YouTube as well. Also, new puzzle is up. Make sure you guys try out the new puzzle while I pull this up. Okay. New puzzle is coming in. Very good. Alright. Alright, we got our new puzzle set up. We're gonna do our quick artifact runs and then go into more of the game. I think I do need to condense a lot of resin. Hey, Brushy, welcome in. I think you missed the puzzle yesterday, so go ahead and do the puzzle. I already did update the puzzle today as well. And don't worry, no spoilers in the puzzles yet. I haven't even finished the Snezhnaya quest. Puzzle yesterday? No, it's puzzle. It's either puzzle or puzzle history. Hope you're having a good Sunday. We're not gonna start the quest quite yet. We're gonna do artifact run first. So let me go ahead and do that. Pizza. Nobody said. Excuse me, sir. This is a Wendy's. This is a Wendy's. All right. Let's go ahead and do our artifact runs while we chill with the puzzles. I don't know how many puzzles I can fit into a chat. At the I might have to put it on like a site or something to access the puzzles at some point. Maybe like a link tree, but it's all puzzles. Let's see what today's puzzle is actually. I totally forgot what today's puzzle is because I prepared it a long time ago. Aha, this puzzle. Okay. Come on and try the puzzles. Here. Let me put it up on screen as well actually. Since we're here. Yo, okay, here we are. Wonder if I can make this slightly. Let me try. Filters. Never mind, doesn't seem to be working. Alright, today's puzzle. It's up. Maybe I'll put it in the top right. Is this deceptively easy or deceptively hard? I don't remember actually. I don't know what this one is. So I don't actually know the answer. I have to remember it. It's been a while since I made this after coming back from my vacay. I don't think it's that hard though. I'm pretty sure there's one obvious one. Okay, I see one obvious one already. And then I see. Oh, I know. I found the second one. I remember the second one now. And then what's the third one? What is the third one actually? Hmm. Wait a sec. What's the third one? Yeah, I don't know the third and the fourth ones. I'm stuck. Yeah, I think there's a... Oh, wait, I know the third one. I know the third one. Wait, I know the third one. I know the third one and the fourth one then. Yep. The third one and fourth ones are harder, for sure. So I would say like it's half easy and half hard. I guess it depends how strong. I guess Albedo, Shilonen, and Silali. Oh wait, what would that be? Albedo, Shilonen, and Silali. What would be the commonality there? In the category related to vertical movement skill in their kit. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Does Shilonen have vertical movement though? She just climbs, right? But she doesn't technically have... She can't like jump up or anything, right? Yeah, jump, climb, yeah, but I feel like that one's just climbing. If there isn't a wall, for example, you can't actually like go up. That's an interesting one. I might consider that for future games. Special movement, but then it'll be just all the Natland characters though. Like that. Or like characters who can climb walls, but then it's just Kachina and Shilonen. Climb the phlogiston stuffs. Oh, I guess Mapika as well. Yeah, but it'll basically just be the same as Natlan. I feel like they didn't have... I guess Albedo has the elevator, but are there any other elevator characters? Well, I guess Gaming jumps. Yeah. I guess that can count. Or Xian Yun can plunge DPS. Yeah, but that's not a category. I will say you are kind of on the right track in the sense that some of the categories do align with their kit. Not all of them. Some of them do. There's one obvious one though. And then there's a second not as obvious but still kind of obvious one, I guess. Oh no, I clicked the iron chunk instead. I need to pay attention to this. Oh no, I picked up a pocket grimoire. Uh-oh. How is tall female not a category? Not that easy anymore, Brushy. Not that easy anymore. Not that easy anymore. I demand tutorial level again. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You might as well say characters with eyes. The tutorial level was basically based off the Genshindo categories, where it was like tall, female, weapon, and you know what weapon they use, what element they are. That is the true tutorial level. It still took Lucky like a really long time to finish it though. So you cheated? Wait, how did you cheat? You refresh page? Oh, does that refresh the mistakes you make? That's fine. It's not too much of a cheat. Yeah, I mean, that one's not very controllable anyway, because if you just clear your cache, you can always, you know, get rid of the mistake anyway. Wait, did you already make 2 mistakes? Is that what happened? Oh wait, oh, so you only have left like... Okay, technically you made 2 mistakes, yeah. There's no way for me to set so that you can make any number of mistakes. I don't like punishing people to like, after you do 3 then it reveals everything, because it kind of spoils the fun of like figuring it out yourself. Just like take as many tries as you need, you know. I prefer that sort of like puzzle. Apparently sword users isn't what either. Ain't no way. Can't be that easy anymore. Are there really only 3 sword users? Oh, Shilonen is a sword user, I guess. Yeah. Shilonen, Albedo. Yeah. It's not as simple. There's no like same element, same model, same weapons going forward. You know. It's not gonna be as no gimmies this time. And like all 4 stars or all 5 stars. No, that's too easy. I'm trying to make one with food, but I fear like it might be way too hard. Because people don't know food in this game. I'm not gonna bother the geo category. Yeah, it's not. There's no like element categories. No. Gotta expand. The difficulty has increased this time. The difficulty is being power creep just like Abyss. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Does Mika heal? Yes, he does. I think with his E. Let me see. I believe Mika does heal. I think he does. Wait, where is he? It's getting harder and harder for me to find my characters. I need to use these filters now. Talents. Oh wait, maybe if it's a disperse actually. Yeah. When the normal attacks hit, he will regenerate HP based on max HP. I think he'll also just heal on cast as well of his burst. Sky Feather Song. Yep. It was only 3 characters to cry. Healer category wasn't it either. Only 3 characters too. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It was not healing. I guess the red herrings do make it harder, doesn't it? Yeah, I would have failed if I didn't cheat. Yeah, it's definitely not like... It's gotten to the point where like you can't just like find a category and expect it to be the right one, right? You have to like maybe find 1 or 2 categories at the same time and confirm that there's like an overlap or something. I don't know. Good job, KYGG. Hi, welcome in FBFA03. Welcome in from the YouTube. Welcome in. Good job, KYGG. How's Odette? I don't have Odette, but Odette is pretty pretty. I did actually try her out in the trial run. She's actually pretty smooth to play. And during the Archon quests, when we played as her in the trial, it was also pretty cool. I like her swan motifs, and the fact that like she has like, I mean, she's definitely like Swan Lake inspired, right? Like the whole ballet. Are you farming primos? We do be calling farming primos. You call me GG, alright. GG sounds like a weird way to call people, but okay. GG. Hey yo GG. Oh, I did 10 pulls and I got Gene at 10 pity noise. Pog. Bro, I'll never get characters at 10 pity, like that's never happening. It's literally never happening. Also, guys, can I complain a bit? Can I just take this time to complain? By the way, GG, if you are around, feel free to try the puzzles as well. Exclamation point puzzle, and it will give you this puzzle that you're seeing here on the bottom left of the screen. You can call me the god of gambling. Nani. Then like 76 PD, I got back-to-back Odette noise. But you haven't even done the Snezhnaya quest though, Brushy, right? So you're not gonna be able to level her up. Unfortunately. Because I think they they completely lock down the region if you haven't done the Archon quest. You need to have done like, I think at least up to Act 1 to open a lot of the stuff up. I haven't touched it for 2 days. It sucks that I can't level up. Yeah, exactly. They've really like blocked people off. You can't even glitch into it, I think. I win my 50-50 pretty often. Nice. Better than Tomoaki Maino-san. I've technically never lost a 50-50 either, GG. So winky face brush. I've never lost a 50-50. I'll say that much. Also, they resetted my encounter price, so I've been suffering during not cry dailies. Yeah, exactly. I was like on vacay too, so I couldn't even start the Archon quest. So I was like, I had to like do these stupid not. The good thing is that the not cry dailies were pretty fast. Like they made it a lot faster than. Can you join someone's world from materials? You can, yeah. If you go into someone's world but you haven't completed the quest, it locks you out. Like you get kicked out of Snezhnaya. They've thought of every option. They have thought of every way to block people from accessing materials. So that's also probably why I haven't been receiving like, hey, join requests that often, is because it doesn't work if you haven't done the Archon quest. And if I haven't done my Archon quest, they can't access it either. I can, but now I'm doing some Archon quest, so I have my Archon base. Wait, what, you get kicked in co-op out of this now? Yeah. If you haven't started the Archon quest, like it just straight away it just kicks you out. Like you just get engulfed by the blizzard. And get kicked out. I think you basically need the eye before you can step foot into Snezhnaya. You need the little mechanic thing. That supposedly stops the blizzard, but I don't know. They explained it in the lore really badly. Like that's crazy decision. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna check my Odette so far. She need better signs. Like, she's doing fine. Yeah, feel free to drop your drop it in the chat here. I'm gonna go to Tataru soon now. Also, am I buffering or are you using frames? I haven't lost any frames. Oh wait, I did lose like 0.2% frames. I'm losing 1.4% frames. Why am I dropping frames? What? Why is it constantly dropping frames? Nani? Akasha would be the best option. She's not an anchor. Okay, let me see this. Open. I'm just gonna open it. Why is it not an anchor? That's weird. Ah, gosh. Isn't anchor like you don't even have to do anything and it's already there? Is this the one? I see NA and EU. I'm guessing it's the NA one. Yo, C6 guy, let's go. Wait, where is how do I find your characters? Is there a search button? No filters. Or depth. No data found. Wait, is this the right one? Your EU? Oh wait, okay. Oh, this must be the wrong one. Linnea made me broke. Let's try this again. Ba 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 ba. Why does it show up too though? Like, isn't this an EU? This EU account? Why does it show an NA account? That's so weird. Maybe he just typoed. Okay, Odette coming up. Odette, let's go. Oh, it's hard to kind of see the. Okay, I think you can see it from here. Oh, it shows up like a kind of like a. Alright, let's see. Attack 1730, very respectful. Wolf Fang, okay. I think you can. I think you can craft the Snezhnaya craftable that we should do better for this one. But it's not bad as well. Good stat stick. Crit rate, crit damage, 85%. I think you're overcapped. You might be overcapped if you're using the 4-pieced. But you know, still pretty good. Could put in a bit more crit damage here. What's RV? Why is it CV and RV? Guys, what's RV? Is this like a new way of showing the difference? I'm more used to CV, so I'm gonna search it. 28 CV, pretty good. This is not bad. That's not bad. All right, so 27.2 CV, pretty good. Roll value. Okay, I'll stick to CV. Roll value is like okay. It's like I think it inflates how much better this is compared to this. So I'm gonna stick with CV for now. Roll value is like how lucky you need to be, which is okay, fine. It shows how much luckier the artifact is, but it's not how much stronger it is. Attack percent, nice crit damage stat, could be better. 30, 20, I think it's decent. I think it's pretty decent. And then you have like a crit, is this crit rate? I think you would probably want crit damage. Yeah, you probably want crit damage circlet. That will like boost your numbers a bit more. Cause you'll get a lot of crit rate, I think. Yeah. Roll value considers more than just crit is a better metric to compare artifact. Oh really? What does roll value do? Oh, okay, so it's not just crit, it also gives you like 80, like it shows you the EM. I guess because she scales EM, is that right? Interesting. So like this shows like these two artifacts. It gives you ER too though, which is like I mean it gives her ER as well though, which is like I don't know. Is there an explanation that I can see? It's hard for me to tell like how it's being sort of like I can see 260% plus 250%, but I don't know what percent it's of, you know what I mean? Like it's the percent of what? So it's just slightly confusing. The FX resets are considered for roll value calculation. Oh, you can like click on these. Oh, I see. So if I only wanted like crit rate, it would just be like this. I see. So you can like customize it, I guess. So it's not like a fixed definition. You just sort of like, you can see the total roll value is 1940. You just clicked everything. Okay. So what is 100%? Okay, so 100% means like you had one roll of it. And then I guess 250% is 3 rolls. Okay, I'm still a little confused here. This is 4 rolls, but it's 360%. So I'm guessing it also accounts for the how much you rolled. Is that right? So this 100% means like this was the lowest roll of one roll. Let me see what about if I turn on the HP one here. What's the HP percent? Oh, the HP was also 100%. The default settings for RV is already good, I think. Shouldn't have to do it. Is there a way to put it back to the default? How to reset to default? I think it's crit EREN that she needs, right? Pretty much, so I think it was on this. Oh, I should turn this one off. And then attack percent. I think it had these ones turned on, so attack percent gave you some as well. I don't know, it is still a little weird though, but I like that you can at least toggle it back to CV, which is the more standard version. Also, I need hints, bro. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. Anyway, thanks for sharing, GG. It is kind of unfortunate. It does take a while to like level up her talents and stuff, and like level her up to get her mats. But I think in like a week or so, this should be like much better. I think you've already got pretty good artifacts for her. This is the old artifact set, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking like once you get the new artifact sets on her as well. It sounds like she's on the DPS set, right? Eventually, I think she transitions into the support set. Actually, no. This one might still be better for her. I don't remember the new artifact sets, but the new artifact sets might be more focused on Stellar Soil, if I'm not mistaken. I'm keeping her to 188. Okay, yeah. Not using the new set, yeah. I think the new sets are more like Stellar Soul stuff, so like this one should be fine. I don't have a lot of really good artifacts on this set either. I'm mostly giving it to Traveler for now. Prioritize her damage over team. I see. Oh, you got one? Nice. Which one did you get? Melt support. Nice. Yeah, but thanks for sharing. GG. Melt support. Yes, indeed. It is Layla, Rosaria, Sitlali. Melt support. You got one. You're getting there. But to us in my head, it was Cryo Female Lamau. Cryo. Mixing and matching the if it's not element and it's not tall female, it's cryo female. Cryo polar. I won't do those either. That just combining the traits are gonna be more creative than that. Hey, but that gives you like a really big clue for the next couple of ones though. At least. I didn't see Rosaria as a melt support. Because I don't know what she does. She's literally used in every single 4-star Gaming melt tier. Like literally. Every 4-star clear is Gaming Rosaria. And you watch like every single one of DHC WSP videos. It's just Gaming Rosaria show. That's it. This is why I want Rosaria so much. Because like she's the main thing that keeps me from being able to use Gaming at a really high level. For now, I have to deal with like Layla and a few other stuff, but all right. Let's see. I'm gonna run. Oh, guys, you want to see my new superconduct team in action? Somehow. Traveler actually got a pretty good buff. with the sword. The Xi Fenny's blade. That we got for free. It's actually a huge boost to my account because, like, you know, our account doesn't get 5-star weapons very frequently. I'm gonna give the sword to Odette. It is technically for Traveler though, like the passive only procs on Traveler. So you gotta become a Traveler main, sir. Traveler needs some love. Also, Lumine's charge attack being stronger than Ether's actually matters a lot now. because the new Traveler uses the uses charge attack. XAI Panis, yes, Panis XI Panis. Traveler, but you want to defeat Panis because it's XI Panis. It's Panis's XAI. I realize this guy is like cryo shield. Look at this. 60k damage on Traveler, pretty good. I love the fact that I can actually do stellar reactions, guys. I'm no longer locked out of the latest shield mechanic. Granted, I still need to level up the blade quite a bit and Traveler's talents quite a bit. I think I'll probably level up the talents before I try Abyss. But also, next week is Stygian and I can't really farm talents while I have to run Stygian artifacts. It's kinda sus, but... How many hours further ahead did you play yesterday? We did 6 hours of story. We did 6 hours of story. We're gonna continue another probably 6 to 8 hours. And yeah, I don't know how long the second part is, but I'm guessing it's stronger. HP percent category? Wait, you got HP percent category? What do you mean HP percent? What's HP percent category? Oh, did you get it? The 4x3 HP percent? Which are the 3 characters that ascend with HP percent? Is that the one? Baiju, Layla, Mika. That's right. It should be easier from here. There's only 2 more left. I'm not even done first act, I think. Yeah, first act has like 4 parts. I just finished that in 6 hours. I'm like, granted, half an hour of that was me trying to open the domains and farming mats for Alyosha. But it was still pretty long, the first 4 acts. I think this is gonna be like a 10-hour act to act 1 and 2 at this rate that it's going. The acts are like crazy long. Can you imagine if the Not Cry stories were mushed into the Snezhnaya patch? It would be like never-ending dialogue. Kinda glad like they had to split it out. I only just saw Pulcinella model. Pulcinella, let's go. Wait, which part are you at now then? If you only just saw Pulcinella model, you must be close to the end of Act 1, I think. I don't remember actually. I think it's close to the end. Because you must be in the Vish. I don't know how to say that word, Vish here. Talking to Chandra about this Lele guy, yeah, you're close to the end of Act 1, I think. That's basically where I left off for Act 1, at the end of that sequence. Although that sequence still goes on for quite a bit. Lele. Most of Act 1 is just introduction though, so nothing like crazy lore bomb dropping happens here. It's mostly just introduction. Can only be used as Snezhnaya. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong item. Wait. Hold up. I need to swap. Give me my wind powered generator. There we go. Mostly just talking and like introducing characters and introducing the area and setting up, I guess. Most of it's set up. Obviously selling Odette and for Janitsa, I guess. More of Odette though this patch, I guess. I definitely considered getting Odette, but I don't know. I feel like if Teresa is cryo, then Odette can't possibly be a good partner for her because she's also cryo. I think her best in slot would probably be like an Electro, if anything. Or, you know, it's just any other, either Electro or like an Anemo, right? Anything that creates more stellar glimmer reactions with her. Characters who fall asleep, Lamau and 40 calls burst. Yeah, exactly. I think the fall asleep one was supposed to be the most obvious one. Yeah, 40 calls elemental burst. Let's go. Alright, we're done. Great job. Nice. Okay, you can try yesterday's one too. I think yesterday's one. Let me see if I can pull it up. Because you missed it. Hopefully it still works. Wait, I thought that was yesterday's. Oh no, that's today's. That's today's. It's not pizza. Okay, this is yesterday's one. Why? Why are you typing pizza? It's puzzle history, not pizza yesterday. I don't know what pizza I ate yesterday. Although I do have 3 pizzas in the fridge right now. Had a Costco cheese pizza slice yesterday. Wait, is a cheese pizza literally just cheese with nothing else on it? Is it just cheese? I feel like that's a very lame pizza. Because pizza already has cheese. So like, cheese pizza just means there's nothing else on it, which is like a plain pizza. Maybe almost as bad as a no cheese pizza, but... I went to a pizza restaurant the other day and they were selling like cheese pizzas, extra cheese. Yeah, I get it, but like it's just cheese, guys. You can tell I'm not a big fan of cheese. Definitely not a big fan of cheese. Like I don't mind it, but like it can't be like the main course for me. It's just a condiment, not the main deal, you know. Damn, that's 100k damage right there. I love that I can infuse cryo. This should have been like Traveler for all of the elements. She should have been able to infuse element of like every element. They finally made me a strong traveler. Goodness. Not about Costco pizza being chewy. Really? I mean, everybody has their own preferences, I think. I know people who love cheese, like they can just eat cheese on its own, and I'm like, no. Stop. Stop. And sure, some cheeses are nice, but to me, you gotta have some protein, you know what I mean? Like, put some protein on that pizza. Some Italian sausage, spicy red Italian sausage. You know, put some pepperoni, put some olives, put some mushrooms. So bro, that model is gorgeous. Yeah, dude, like what? Did you see the cutscene where they did the 3D model of that? It was even better than like the cinematic 3D. It was even better than in-game. Like what the heck? Like it almost looked like a bit like what's the name? Varsapura. No, I haven't seen this. No, you have seen this. You've done the Odette segment already. If you've already done the Odette segment, right? So because you're already talking to Tartaglia and uh Sanderone about Lilik, so definitely already done this. You mean the pre-render cutscene? Yeah, the pre-rendered model. Um, the pre-renders used to just be like straight up very nice 2D. It's like they're using 3D models in that pre-render, right? It's kind of nuts. Oh, I thought you were talking about behind the scenes. No, no, not behind the scenes. They were doing like there's the 3D model in game, right, which is already pretty enough. But then there's the 3D model in the cutscene that is different from the game model. Like they always use 3D models in those pre-rendered cutscenes. No, but you can there's a very clear difference. Like even I can tell because Lumine's 3D model is like completely different. Yeah, it's a different one. It's not like like they upscaled it. It felt a little bit more like the Varsapura models. Not entirely like that, but like I can tell that it was upgraded. Which cutscene was it again? It was the what that cutscene. I have it. Let me see if I can pull it up actually. I'm gonna have to swap this out here. Um Let me see if I can find it. It should be on is the cutscene where you're escaping from um you're escaping from the let me see if I can find it here without spoiling anything. Just me farming again. Farming stuff again. Farming stuff again. Think it's this part? Oh, not this guy. This one, this one. Okay. Fighting the big guy. Fighting big guy. And then this cutscene here. Yeah, this one. Okay, let me pull it up. Need it active for me to summon it. You see this one? Yeah, this cutscene. When they're escaping the ice cave. Like, these are like new models. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. What? It's so clean. So, these are new models. Look at that. See the way the shadows and the lighting reflects off of it as well? It's completely new. And so much more detailed. And then of course we get the blade. They really did improve the models here. Whew. Also, Odette's so pretty. Look at her. They're really selling Odette in this cutscene. Pew, pew. Yeah, but anyway, that's the cutscene. The model looks the same. It's just more fluid and better lighting. Are they? It just looks like better lighting. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's better lighting, or like they've improved the way that the models look. In that cutscene, like it looked different, right? Like it's more fluid. There's better lighting. So like, yeah, I could tell that was different. And if I can tell something's different, something was definitely different. Because I usually don't catch things like this. It's like it felt different, you know what I mean? Like the Traveler's model never looked like that nice. Especially Lumine's model. Also, you saw it looks good. Well, I'm not complaining because the cutscene is blurry or 1080p while in 4K. Logtech W, what is this? Ain't no way. Ain't no ain't no way. No, but like I could tell like Odette, like maybe you could say like that was but maybe the Odette one was new, so I've never seen Odette before. But you look at that traveler model and lighting compared to like the previous cutscenes, like the traveler one improved quite significantly. At least the Lumine one. I can't say so much about the Ether one. I notice whenever they play pre-rendered cutscenes and always sigh. Yeah, that's definitely like a part of it that I don't like either. Like the cutscenes being used because they're not like in-game cutscenes, right? They're pre-rendered, so it does take away the immersion a little bit, no matter what. They're showing in-game lighting can be very good. Started with the rare backstory and not cry. Yeah, yeah. They've definitely done quite a bit of improvements there. But you could also tell like it was only those two models that had like their lighting improved. Like the rest of it was still kind of like normal-ish for the most part. The rest of the NPCs were still like normal. It was just those two playable models that the shadows were a little better. There were a lot of there was a lot more detail in that. But I could tell because it just popped out of the scene really. You're seeing the smooth animations now. You saw on Sitlali initially. Yes, you're seeing a lot more smoothness. Definitely more mocap, right? There's a lot more mocap being done. Pretty much all over the place, even for NPC characters. It's pretty nice. But mostly Bojanitsa and some Michiya with Alyosha. Bojanitsa had quite a bit. Michiya had quite a bit. I think pretty much all of them had pretty you know at at some point all of them had some. They're definitely still using the old animations like the hand on chest, and then you know they're selling Bojanitsa hard. I don't know. Bojanitsa and Odette look really nice in the trailers and stuff, but like I don't know about Odette's character though. Like she sounds a bit cold to me, and then Bojanitsa sounds a bit too childish in a way. I don't know. That's just kind of my current take right now. It might change when I do their story quests. But I feel like for the hype that they generated, they didn't quite live up to the hype for me. Hannah makes a comeback. I always notice whenever it goes back to being really smooth. Yeah, yeah. So they do both. They're mixing and matching now. It's what's happening, I guess. It's the best way to put it. They're mixing and matching the the classic animations with the actual mocap. But then this account's kind of young at the end. Yeah, like she's literally supposed to be a diva, right? And then in the cutscene where she's singing, like sure she sings well, but again like the same problem with the animation for the mouths. Their mouth animations have not really Um, maybe it's just anime style mouth that can't really be animated that way. I'm not entirely sure, but like she doesn't look like she's singing. Like she just looks like she's lip syncing very badly while like a really good singer is singing in the background. Do you get that feeling? Maybe it's just the anime style that they can't really animate the mouth to be any wider than it can be. By the way, it's hex characters for one of the categories. Oh, you got it? You got the hex characters? Nice. Nice. Oh wait, let me put the puzzle back on. Puzzle back on. Yes, it was a little awkward, but it didn't feel too jarring. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like, it didn't ruin the experience that much. But it definitely made me think of, like, you know, how we were complaining that the mouth animations don't match the voice lines anyway in the Archon quest. It reminded me of that because in this case, the voice doesn't even match the cutscene animation. The mouth movements don't even match like how she's singing. So I'm like, that's I think that feels like it's like a limitation of their mouth art, I guess. So hex characters: Mona, Sucrose, Varka. There we go.
お嬢様の仰せのままに。
イオナの特製ドリンクじゃ。
炭になるがいい。
こうて。
I'm not gonna bother a tall male kick W. Yep, it's not tall male. That one I can confirm. Or is it? Question mark. Nah, waste your mistake. Gotta think outside the box now. Is it Knights of Favonius characters? Which of these are Knights of Favonius characters to you, Brushy? Should be able to answer this question. Wait, no. I do not see 3 Knights of Favonius characters, if that's what you're asking. Amber, Varka, true. Outrider of the Knights of Favonius, and Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. I don't see any other character that's part of the Knights of Favonius though. I know people are saying we were gonna get a Knights of Favonius buff, but we never did. We only got Hex stuff. And the witches have moved on to buffing random characters that shills stellar conduct. I kind of feel sad about Hexarai. I was really like on board about, yeah, let's C6 all the sorry, not Hexarai, Hexen Circle characters and stuff, but like Hexarai, like the Hexen Circle has now proven to just be MiHoYo's way of buffing old characters, which is kind of stupid. I think like they've completely undersold these characters. I can't do this anymore. It's not cool anymore to have C6 of the Hexen Circle if this carries on. This is not cool. Not cool. People cope too much. True. The copiums. The copiums. The copiums. Also, like, it's weird that they buff, like, a small set of shield characters, but not all of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. And, like, from a lore perspective, like, it doesn't make sense either. Like they're literally just using the Hexen Circle as a mechanic to buff old characters, and there's really not a good explanation for it beyond, hey, Hexen Circle's strong, I can give you strong powers, I guess, question mark. Like there's no real like lore relevance, or like it's very, how do I put it, shoehorned in there, I guess. We thought there was gonna be like all this cool big lore about everything, but yeah, something fate, something prophecy, dump a new talent on, you know what I mean? Like, okay. Okay. I see what you're doing there, MiHoYo. I mean, I guess at least they tried to put something in there, but they tried to put some kind of explanation in there as to why these characters got buffed, but I don't know. Still no Alice, huh? Yeah, Alice feels like, I don't know. Still no Alice. No signs of life in that regard, I guess. And it's gonna be looking like the look by the time she's released. Bam's look. True. Honestly, Alice's model doesn't look that insane either. Like, it doesn't look that good. That crazy good, you know? Nicole's model is definitely nicer, I think. Snezhnaya already raised the bar. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think people are looking at the Odette model and it changed quite a bit too. I think her head is like a lot smaller than the Alice was on par at her release. Yeah, they've definitely added visual upgrades in Snezhnaya that has kind of keep going. And we haven't even seen the Tsaritsa in the Arc Conquest yet. I think she'll only show up in Act 2, but that will be, I think that would be the real visual upgrade. Tsaritsa's model looks like her model had like all of the care and attention put onto it. I just appreciate how detailed Odette's hair is. True, true. I actually like the detail on her back, like the swans design. Like these. I like how you can see like these are like the little. Oh my, she's like moving too much. Okay, I can't. And if you do like her normal attack string, it's like super pretty. Like her normal attack string is super pretty. It's like the double swans here. And like all of this is like honestly like almost like skin worthy, right? Like this could have been like a skin. Like this is like prettier than like Kaching's skin, alternate like the paid skin. You know what I mean? Like the heck? For Teresa Nova, I feel ashamed giving her the black sword. Wait, is she using the black sword? And look at her sword too. Dang, that's pretty. That's a pretty sword. I love the hair bun. That's for sure. But apparently R1's not that impactful from what I heard. Oh, the black sword. Should get her weapon. White Lake Frostfeather. She probably does fine with the Inazuma craftable sword, I think. But I haven't even got to the point where I know how to craft that yet, so... I'm so broke in the game, I can't exactly swipe anymore. Broke as in Primo Gems or like more to level up characters? Oh my gosh, Abyss reset today. No, I'll do it next week, I think. I will need to level up characters more to be able to do anything. Or I need to figure out how to beat the bosses without Stellar, which I think might be possible. I guess I could do up to like floor 11 this week. And then jump into floor 12 next week. I could do that. Try to stack some buffs in the meantime. Primo Gems, TT, Mona, Kaching, standard characters. TT's pretty strong though, now, right? I won't be pulling though until probably the next tempered cycle. Because I think the current tempered cycle is 8 weeks, right? So we should hit anniversary patch before this tempered cycle ends. Like before we get to claim like the constellation, which means I should be able to pick Mizuki. And I probably will pick Mizuki over Chi-Chi just because Mizuki is more of a waifu from that regard. And will give me some stellar swirl thing. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, will give me some stellar soul of Traveler, I'm guessing. So oh, you mean the puzzle? Oh, PT, Kating, Mona, and Mona, Rosaria, Amber, censored characters. I didn't put censored characters, yeah. I have no idea for the last category. You have no idea? Really? Just gotta think. What does Mona, Zhongli, and Flint have in common? By process of elimination? Guess. What do Mona, Flint, and Zhongli have in common? It's actually impossible for you to guess, but I think this is the hardest category that has ever been categoried. Um, yeah, I was never guessing this. Laval! Characters born on the 31st of the month. Yeah, but by process of elimination, you could get it, right? So it's not that unfair, question mark. Isn't Paimon born on June 1st? Is she? I have no idea character birthdays. Paimon is born June 1st. Yeah, she is. Also the same as Arataki Ito, it seems. It's the only one I know. There isn't a character that shares my birthday, I don't think. Maybe there is, and I just haven't looked up. Well, they would have to release. Are they like overlapping birthdays though, or are they deliberately choosing different birthdays? Let me see. No, they're actually overlapping birthdays too. So I think they might be randomly assigning the birthdays. Because they didn't choose like a specific birthday for every character. They've allowed like some repeats across the board, not just Paimon. I don't know. We might never actually fill up the whole calendar. Can you imagine Genshin getting to 365 characters? Will people like still be playing at that point? Question mark. Alright. It is time to do Abyss. Sad Abyss Day. I'm just gonna do floor 11 because, you know, reasons. Good reasons. I think these are gonna be the same. Oh wait, they're different. The Volko Dlak guys. Wait a sec. Glacial Mancer, Glacial Warden. Wait, do these have specific mechanics? I might have to like look it up. I've never even fought these guys before, I think. Glacial Mancer. They have cryo resistance. Okay. But it seems like the bottom is still just Oprishnikis. Stellar conduct damage increased. We could try this. And then we just do our I want Yao Yao. Setos? Ariosha. Ariosha. I think this should work, right? Question mark. See how strong my stellar conduct team is. Probably not very strong, but
この拳を海山を滅ぼしたつ
あまり遠くに行くなよ。さあ、
氷と共に凍結せよ
oh, I think there's a buff for stellar conduct. That's why.
周りを見走れてくれ。自由になる。
光線バレクルーカンプ
But this time, oh, good choice for this one.
一応目を覆えば音が聞こ
武力行使の許可を確認。
先手必勝。悪魔のありし栄光よ。
Arashi Koyo. I'll be gone to see an airship for like a few days soon. Nice. Wait, you have to be gone to see it? What does that mean? You can't do it. Like, are you like away for a couple of days, or like, how does that work? Is it not nearby? Get encounter points? Yeah, you gotta get the encounter points up. Have fun though. That sounds like a pretty fun time. We had like an air show recently here as well. It's pretty cool to see the planes fly.
じゃあな。
I didn't have to go anywhere for it, though. It was just flying around the city.
えよく見ておけ
Air show's out of town, so I wouldn't have access to my PC. Oh, okay, it's out of town. Okay.
氷と共に
My friends are all anti-anime. Wait, what does that got to do with the air show, though?
試練満員だよ
Also, why are they anti-anime? Can they really be your friends like that?
ちょっとどいてくれる？
No. Maybe I should have charged up energy. Never mind. We'll just try. Elemental skill and burst CD minus 20%. This one sounds pretty good, actually. Let's try this one.
これ以上
周りを見張れ。
行くぞ
凍結せよ
示す先これ以上近づくな
あまり遠くに行くなよ。行け。
炭になるがいいや
氷と共に
The heck is this?
自由になれ。さあ、みんなに
What the heck is this? Oh my gosh, I don't know what this is, but I destroyed it. I mean, I'll be playing it after the show and they will tease me. Wait. Oh, are you guys like staying together? Is that why?
ついてきて
お互い一歩。
音が聞こえるよっほっ
行使の許可を
ついてきて
失礼。
姿
I was on my family vacay and they were like, I was telling them I play Genshin and they were like, why do you still play Genshin? And I'm like, you guys haven't seen the light. No. Okay. That was not too bad. Floor 11, divergence, cryo damage, and then pyro damage bonus. Thundering wire manifestation. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we stick with this. I think we stick with this. Why doesn't it show me the current it doesn't show me the current yeah, see, this is a mistake. There's no way for me to check in this UI where what the current Abyssal Wound Blessing is without exiting Spiral Abyss. Come on, Mihoyo, up your UI game. But I think it was something to do with Stellar Conduct, so I'll just keep a Stellar Conduct team on the board. Pyro damage bonus on the bottom, where we have a bunch of lava trolls, and then I guess we just have to do this one. Biting Cold Wire Manifestation. Oh, that one's Biting Cold Wire. Maybe we just keep our Dendro team at the bottom, it should be fine. It might have 2 Y-ups, so I need to check. Chamber 11. I still don't like the fact that we can't tell how many enemies there are in the Abyss, because it matters so much, like the position of the enemies, where they spawn and all that. It really should be like... It should be... And nobody posts floor 11 clear videos anymore, so it's like impossible to tell for the most part. Okay, floor 11. I guess it probably doesn't matter too much, but you know, just in case, I want to check. Oh wait, this is not even 7.0. Come on. Okay, this guy who posted 5 hours ago. Come on then. Show me. PMA, 4 waves of PMA bots and then PMA in Chamber 1 first half. There's this big guy. Okay, it's just what it looks like, thankfully. Okay, good. Thankfully, it's just one. So I think this works. Kind of, maybe. Or should we try our Gaming team? Practice Gaming team. I feel like I should bring Pyro, so let's practice Gaming team. And then we run. Should I run? Let's look at what I've equipped on Charlotte. Trilling Tails, very good, very good. Noblesse. What do I have on Chevrus? Chevy, what do you have? I think you have Noblesse as well, actually. That doesn't stack. Now close to dropping Honkai Impact 3 or playing very casually. I see, I see. You know that makes sense as well. That makes sense. Don't have to force yourself to play everything if it ain't working out, you know? I dropped NTE. Whoa. Struggling to find time to play. Oh, I see, I see. I could see that. I think you're playing a lot of games too, so it's like you gotta pick and choose your favorite ones at this point. These new characters, man. Why is there this woman here? What is this woman doing here? I picked up ZZZ again. Oh no. So you lost one, but you gained one again. So at the end it washes out. That's not good. Where did he go? Oh my gosh, come on, man. Get back here, man. Doing quite big damage of coming. It's pretty good. Kind of casual though, not rushing or carrying too much revenge, just like the gameplay and the characters. Ah, I see, I see. Just take it chill. Just take it chill. Wait, how many are you playing now then, if you're gonna drop? I guess you're dropping Impact Third. Are you still playing Arc Knights? Or AKE? Enfield is a better way to say it. I don't even know what this guy does. Auroran's not very good here, there's only a single target. You see, there's still a lot. There's 5 Genshin HSR. All the acronyms as well.
いけもう自由だあまり遠く
Honkai Factor very very casual fully dropped after patch story. Okay. Will you actually drop it though?
よく見ておけ
I'll devote myself to some bummy rank. Wait, how? Do you actually have to actively devote yourself, or is it just kind of like random? Like, as long as you don't play for a while, you just auto demote, right? I think. Is that not how that works?
みんながそばにいてくれれば
開運召喚
みんなは俺が守れ
呼びかけに応えるわ。
現在出番だ なんかごめんな
くらえ全力攻撃
邪魔しないで。極寒。ポーズお願いします。シャルロットが。
ナイスイチェーブ大当たりだぜ
I thought I demoted like 0 trophies, I think. Oh, okay. I'm at Nirvana, which is the highest, so Reed Lotus is under that. Okay, after that it's easy. I did that wrong. I'm supposed to switch into Gaming. Never mind. Let me just charge up some energy.
完成。
燃えろ
よ。
I may go Red Lotus or 1 rank under that. Ah, okay, okay. The ranks sound really weird. Like Nirvana, Red Lotus, question mark. I don't even know where those come from. I guess it must be like pretty deep in Honkai lore. Is this like some Buddhist mythology thing? Maybe.
じゃあな
飲みすぎだよ。捕まえたにゃ。
炭になるが
Not really.
いけもう自由
と凍結せよ。ふっはっやふん。とっはっせはっ。ふん。
やっ
But there's plenty of Buddhist influence in the game lore. Ah, interesting.
これが階段
No, it's so close.
自由
It's
に
all good though.
行くぞ
さあみんなに会い
怖がらないで。
全力攻撃だ
決戦お願いします。
開運召喚
みんなは俺が守る
ポーズお願いします。
へい
はいチーズ。邪魔しない
Maybe
で。
this is not the best idea.
くらえ
てに応える星たちよ。
全力攻撃だ。燃えろ。バイスイジェブ。
完成。極寒。熱戦お願いします。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
特ダネよ。
燃えろ。
No. We think opponent very good when deciding to pull X units copies. Also, I do think to bring back older characters and make them better relevant. So many old players have them max rank through normal farming over the years. Sounds good in theory, but what happens is that you pull new adventures in case you basically get buffed by this new weapon. Main reason is because gameplay is more dead now and the whales left are frequent spenders. Okay, so it's harder and harder to do the abyss. Basically, you still need to pull the new weapon. And people pull multiple copies to get a global passive. Global passive? What the heck? Global passive? So straight up just broken then. That's cost effective whaling. I don't know if any sort of whaling is cost effective though. I was just thinking about like how much games cost, right? Is whaling really ever cost effective in that context, you know? Everyone has done this pretty much. Right, but I just feel like so it's not enjoyable anymore if someone only pulls single copies, I see. Like getting straight to what I'm willing to spend on copies. Yeah, exactly. So then you just drop the game. That's kinda sad actually. I mean, to me that's kinda like the main reason why like I've never liked the whole gacha mechanics, is because of exactly what you're saying. Because like you're basically like forced to pull at some point if like it gets too crazy. Genshin thankfully like hasn't gone that crazy. Like you still have to pull like 1 or 2 copies. Yeah, I think this was not the team. I think in principle it's not bad, but like in principle I think it's not bad, but I don't think the rotation is working out for this team very well. I'm gonna have to change teams here. I'm gonna go back to my Tinari team, I think. Drop the game or drop your rank until it's brain dead. The thing is, it was good at part 2 release, but over time these buffers only made it way less enjoyable. From your perspective though, do you feel like all the I don't know how much money you spent on Impact Third. I'm guessing it's probably not that much. But like, do you feel like it's a bit of like of a waste? given that like you can't keep up, or like do you feel like, oh, it's about time to drop it anyway, it's fine? Curious to know what you think. I think I will probably run official bottom with my TNRE team. Although I do get 60% pyro bonus, but I do have Yanfei actually. Neltfei. I could drop Genshin even though I spend a lot of money and it wouldn't feel bad from my financial aspect. I got my enjoyment out of it. Okay. Man, asking specific for Impact Third though. Because Genshin, like, you still like playing it, right? So it doesn't really count, I don't think. Like, you wouldn't drop Genshin yet, I think. Yeah, but the same thing applies for Impact Third. I'm not sure which game you probably spent more on, but I'm guessing not that much either way. Because like you're not like one of the crazy whales, I don't think. Genshin probably. Yeah, but I don't think you're like a crazy whale, so like from financial aspect it's also like not that crazy, you know what I mean? Like maybe a couple hundred. I spend on Honkai Star Rail a lot too though, lol. But do you feel like spending across different games is better versus spending on like one game? Like if you concentrated all your spending so that you could whale in Genshin, would it be better? I don't know, I spent maybe a couple thousand at this point. That's a couple thousand over the lifetime though, right? And is that across all 3 games or just Genshin? Probably want to do Seto's official here. Honkai Impact Third way less, maybe a couple hundred max. Okay. Just Genshin? Wait, but you don't whale though, so how did... couple thousand as in... That's over 6 years though, right? That's still... I don't think you actually... Did you whale on any character? I don't remember you whaling on any character though, so I'm a bit confused. How do you end up spending thousands of dollars? It add up over time? You whaled on Skirt. Oh, you whaled on Skirt. Okay. Like, I can get like a couple hundred if you like, you know, bought Battle Pass and like Welkin over time. But even that, I don't think adds up to like $100, like $1,000 over 6 years. I think max like 600, 700-ish, but not 1,000. C6 R5 on Sijuin. Oh wait, that was Oh wait, yeah, I think that makes sense, I guess. So your C6s are currently Sijuin and Skirt. You spend on Yelang C1. Yeah, but C1 isn't like whale territory, I don't think. Raiden C3. Wait, so for you are like all your constellations basically whales? Or like, did you like have to spend on all of your constellations? Essentially? No, but I'm saying it adds up over time. C2 Bina. Was it down from top ups? Ah, okay. So typically for you, you only save for C0, you don't save for constellations. My luck is horrendous usually. Your luck is not that horrendous, I don't think. Compared to me. But maybe that's just me. You might... Your luck may still be below average, because my luck is very bad. Man, this guy. Yeah, I mostly only managed to get C0s. But you also don't need like all of them, right? So, well, I guess if you had to keep up with the meta, then yeah. Such is life when you try to keep up with the meta. You kind of have no choice but to get C0 everything. But I mean, if you like all the characters, it's not that bad. You know? It's not that bad if you liked all of the C0 characters that you pulled.
戦うしかないみたい。
みんなに挨拶だ。じゃあ
I found a Raiden C3 for a while, she's in the stats there now, yeah. Raiden mains. Stage. If you had the chance to get a refund, would you get a let's say the refund is like, you know, you get maybe 60 to 70% of what you spent on that character. In terms of primogems, by the way, not in terms of money. Just in terms of primogems. Would you recycle? Of course, I would get a refund even if partial.
みんなに挨拶だ。
Not gonna lie, I never mained anyone.
これが海山を滅ぼした力だ。
Honestly, I'm a Traveler main now. Look at my Traveler, he's doing so much damage. Traveler is the new main, the new character to
じ
main.
ゃあな。周りを見張っててくれ。
What in the world? How did I get taken so much damage? There's not even Cryo Traveler's true form yet. True form is much stronger. Oh, I remember now. This is the part where it gets annoying because of all these abilities.
悪魔のありし栄光よ。カット先手必勝。
It's okay though. I got 5 minutes for these ones. I don't have to like rush this chamber. Just a little bit annoying because they have like strong abilities, but I think it will help me in chamber 3. Having Tinari.
根こそぎにしてあげる。
Okay, this one is a bit nonsense, but we'll be able to do it. Should be able to do it, I think.
影のカラスが
I can guarantee Scrap one benefit from Cryobat because it's going to be stupidly specific block her for benefit from it. But she doesn't really do
先手必勝。
stellar, right? Like she doesn't actually like do stellar damage or anything, so wait, actually can't Traveler, I think having Traveler in your party will activate the benefit already, so whoops, I thought I had Beidou, but it's not Beidou. That's a Sethos. I was trying to counter.
根こそぎにしてあげる。
Whoops. Whoops. Wrong character.
先手必勝。
Also, why am I out of stamina again? Dude, I dodged that one, but he like had more hits.
一応目を
It's not fair. Not fair. Okay. Exactly, that's the one way they've already blocked her from getting buffed. But if you put a Traveler on the team, she can trigger Stellar, I think. So you just need Traveler, maybe Skirk, and then you put Alyosha and like Alyosha and maybe Beidou or something. Beidou is a pretty good Stellar character. She needs Furina for Hydro. Oh, because she doesn't, if you don't trigger freeze, she can't like extend her rotation, I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because but that's more of like Skirk being locked, right? That's not so much they tried to nerf her or anything. Skirk is just locked to the freeze reaction, so there's no stellar freeze, is what you're saying. Hey, they may introduce stellar freeze, you never know. We might get a stellar freeze. All hope is not yet lost, you know. We might get stellar freeze, who knows.
自由になれ。さあ。
Freeze is one of those reactions that hasn't been buffed yet, right? So, I don't know, I think there's a good chance. I might be hopium, but I mean,
よく見て
it's basically just like Superconduct, right? Like, for a long time, Freeze was like D-meta because you could actually freeze bosses. But now that you can't freeze bosses, Freeze was always in a weird spot. So, I don't know, I think there's a good chance. I'm not gonna say it's like, it will happen, but
にせねはっとはっ
勝ちまや
Alright, teammates are Hydro Cryo, she gets buffed and they burst. Oh, okay.
これが回
And I love the fact that like her infusion doesn't get cancelled if you swap out of Cryo Traveler. Cryo Traveler is actually crazy. It's actually insane right now.
ゆえぐいでば
お互い一歩引かないか。
見えないだろ
I'm gonna save Setos for Big Boss. Here.
失礼。いや、
めくれまし
夜も剣撃怖くない
ごめん。ちょっとどいてくれる？先手必勝。はっと。
一応目を覆う
Beautiful. Yep, Tinari is always the way here.
黒き翼よ
Always the way to go.
失礼。知恵の頂点よ。
The Tinari Setos combination, man, is too crazy. Because I get like double DPS on this team. Don't have a downtime. Woohoo! Okay, floor top chamber 1. That's how she's balanced. You take those away and use her stellar comms. I don't think those buffs will be enough to compensate. Like the divergence and the abyss buffs. But I mean, kind of new, right? Going into getting C6 Skirk that she will only be able to use in freeze teams. I do think like in IT though, you can still use her kind of a little bit. The thing about Stellar Conduct though, Stellar Conduct teams don't lock them to Stellar Conduct reactions, which is pretty good, right? So Beidou can be used in Stellar Conduct, but she can be used in any other team. Cryo Traveler can be used in Stellar Conduct and activate Stellar Conduct, but can also technically be used in any team, technically. Same for Diona. I think some of the more dedicated Stellar supports are going to be locked to Stellar Conduct teams. But like Stellar teams, but Stellar Glimmer reactions and Lunar reactions are at least a little bit wider, right? Than like, oh, I have to use Freeze, or oh, I have to use Melt, you know, or oh, I have to use Overload or something like that. Yeah, like the 412 buffs here. Maybe she can deal with boss play because it's Stellar comes to Traveler and the rest she can boot forward. Yeah, exactly. So like, if you just have to bring like one Electro character, so like Beidou, to proc like Stellar reactions, right? So you can use that for like this. I think it's this boss here, Chamber 2, Chimeric Wing Lion. I think he needs Stellar. Either that or you will have to like, you know, either that or you have to like destroy his like Anemo balls or something. And this guy also seems a bit like you need Stellar for this guy. Bottom half though, you could probably get away with Skirk, I think. Skirk is probably fine except for maybe the Cryo Abyss Mage that spawns after. I have no idea though, I haven't even... Should I even try this one? Characters normal attack pyro damage, what the heck? I don't have normal attack pyro damage characters. What are you cooking? Oh, it's Coppelius. I need pyro, I have no choice there. Think you official, I guess. You know what's funny? I have zero idea what Odette even does. I have no idea either, but I only read characters when I think I'm gonna pull them, so it's probably I should probably read what Odette does. Alright, Odette. Genshin, what do you do, ma'am? Double. So she creates a double and then she does damage with her double. AoE cryo damage. She deals damage with elemental skill, that's about it. And you can use elemental skill twice. The second one being a special elemental skill that does another instance of damage. Her burst will increase stellar glimmer reaction damage that she herself deals. And then her passives. For every attack that she has over 1,000, her stellar glimmer damage will be additionally increased. So she does quite a bit of damage. She will enter her stellar jubilee passive. When another party member triggers stellar, base damage will also be increased. Of the reaction will be increased. And then she obtains 4 stacks of Marvelous Splendor. I don't know what Marvelous Splendor is. Marvelous Splendor. She gains 2 stacks of Marvelous Splendor. What is Marvelous Splendor? What's this do? Maybe it's her normal attack. Nope. Maybe it's her elemental skill. It keeps saying she gains stacks of Marvelous Splendor. Oh wait, maybe Marvelous Splendor is the stellar reaction thing. Maybe not. Marvelous Blender. You're pulling her. I mean, you may as well. I mean, sorry, with me nothing if you have no one to support her. Yeah, but I don't think Odette will support her. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Like, if you remember, like Columbina's best in slot is Inefa, right? Like Bin and Binefa. That's because they're different elements, right? One is Hydro, the other is Electro. That's why they're like strong together. So I don't think Odette is gonna support Saritsa. Or the other way around, you know, like I don't think like maybe they can be good as a team together somehow, sure, but like I don't think she's gonna be like the best in slot pairing, you know what I mean? Hard to know for sure, but your logic makes sense. Yeah, it's hard to know for sure. Like maybe Saritsa's is like, oh, I need full cryo solo. Maybe it is a mono cryo team or something. Like, but I don't think so because Stellar Glimmer is not like a mono cryo thing, you know. She's not gonna be like a Linny, I don't think. So, my guess is that her best in slot, and it can't be before Janitsa either because there's no Stellar Freeze yet. So I don't think it's for Janitsa. I don't think it's Odette. But when you look at Skirt, one of her best teammate is Escobar, and they're both cryo. Yes, that's true. It's her best teammate, but like, it's not the teammate that enables, like, if you could only choose 2 people on a team to enable Skirt, you wouldn't run Skirt Escobar, right? Like, if you wanted to really enable Skirt, you would have to run a Hydro with her. Xingqiu, for example, is a great pairing for Skirt. You would use Farina, or you would use Farina. I don't know if Farina applies that much Hydro, though, enough Hydro for her to, like, really get her, freezes going. I've always felt like Farina's Hydro application was kind of slow and like not as good as Xingqiu's, especially when you're fighting like the Granny boss. Like, I've always needed like additional Barbara normal attacks or like Xingqiu's sorts. I've never single Hydro and never had issues. Yeah, but that's because you have C6 Skirk, right? So like, you can mostly brute force that Granny for the most part. I've definitely seen like using only Farina doesn't freeze the Granny very often, like consistently enough, so that you actually block off all of her like gauntlet things. She does need quite a bit of Hydro application to keep her frozen. I think she has some freeze resistance as well. That's probably why. But yeah, Xingqiu, running Xingqiu with Skirk and IT has always been like the go-to like duo for me. I guess in your case you can use Yelan as well. Freezing isn't mandatory, I think. I think you can overload it. Yeah, it's not mandatory, you could just brute force it. But keeping her frozen like gives you a lot of true damage on the Granny. Like, it's a ton of true damage if you completely freeze her and block her off from the gauntlet. Every time the gauntlet comes, it hits her frozen body and like deals a huge chunk of like true damage. And it makes you like a ton faster. But for you, like, you might not need that extra damage, so you can just like force it for the most part. But yeah, so like, but Skirk at the end of the day needs freeze, and Skirk and Escobar themselves don't freeze, right? So like, I wouldn't say Escobar is a great support, right? But I wouldn't say like it's like her like enabling support, if that makes sense. For sure, if I'm pulling for Teresa, I want her enabling support. Or at least, in Teresa's case, Teresa would be the enabler, and whichever character I pull would be either the one Teresa supports, or the one that's basically like, if I run these two in a pair with any other pair, like it's still gonna work, right? Like Benefa, right? Run Benefa wheelchair if anyone, we win. Like you just win, right? Auto win, right? So just that's what I'm going for. I'm going for that Saritsa wheelchair unit, which I don't think Odette is. So we'll have to see. Yeah. I mean, freezing enemy generator isn't mandatory if we get something out of her own kit. At least I don't remember it. The freeze you need it to isn't mandatory, I think, but I think you do extend your like normal attack string, right? Otherwise, your normal attack string is quite, your rotation is quite short. She just found cryo reactions for Void Riz, but you don't have to keep someone frozen. Yes, that's true. Doesn't she need freeze to like? I thought she needed freeze specifically though for something. But maybe cryo swirl is good enough. Honestly, if cryo swirl is good enough, she could be good in like the stellar swirl team. You know, if you think cryo swirl is good enough, like, because cryo swirl is basically a stellar swirl team. Maybe running skirt with Vesna could be pretty strong, or just cryo traveler skirt and a double Nemo. You know, that could work. We'll have to see though. Cryo traveler is really strong though, from what I've seen. I don't know if this will work, but we can try, I guess. Oh boy. Oh wait, actually I have Mona. Would Mona be better on the bottom here? I think Mona would be better, right? And then I can run Fischl top. Mona, what are you using? Keep forgetting I have 5-star characters now I can use. Fab Codex, I think that works. Oh, but she doesn't get Hex buff without at least a Sucrose on board. Maybe a Sucrose? Nah, I would still put Mona there, I think. X-Course nowadays wants Mona as a 4th slot, so you do get double Hydro. Yeah, the Mona can help to like apply more Hydro too. It's really nice. Yeah, maybe I'll run Mona bottom, we'll see how this works. Should technically use my Mona. I'm not excited about this half though, because of these guys. You know the cool thing is though, Diona now has Favonia's bow and Beidou has Favonia's greatsword. So my energy issues are pretty good. Not having too many energy issues anymore. And the double Beidou elemental skill is kinda insane. Actually, the only mention I think is a single Hydro is Shenhe. Oh, Shenhe, right. That's the other unit I forgot about. Dude, double Beidou versus double Beidou counter is kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts. Still a PMA to fight after this though. At least I'm not like gonna be unable to finish this chamber, that's for sure.
これが神
Seems like I will be able to at least beat this chamber. Even at 0 stars, seems possible. Hopefully. PME is not that tanky, hopefully.
ターゲットロックアップリオナの特
お嬢様の仰せのまま
氷とともに
行くぞ炭になる
はっ凍結せよふっはっふっふっ断罪の名におーやはっせっとや
よく見てお
影のカラスだよせっはっふっこうして荒れ狂う寒風よはっふっ
行くぞ
捕まえたんや
炭になるがいい
せっとふっリオナがとはっはっはっふっ
I think the buff might be normal attack damage actually. Might not actually be stellar damage.
せっとはっよ私とは甘く見ない
お嬢様のお
はこってふっふっと
X.0 abysses are usually easy as hell. Thankfully for me.
よく見ておけ
Easy as hell means doable for me, yes, indeed.
氷とともにはっ
I will take doable compared to not doable, you know. I would prefer abysses that are doable. That is definitely preferable.
これが海賊
There we go. 5 minutes done, first half. Maybe I can do...
みんながそばに歌よ錦となれ
これが運命ですそれ料理の時間だよはっ
せい
ルオパー
みんなは俺がさい
運命には逆らえません師匠の技を食らいなさ運命の
股間奥義よし燃えろ全力攻撃だせいくらえ燃えろ
離れてください運命よここにいでよ
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
話が通じないなら叩く
燃えろ
運命よ水面に映るのですこれが運命です
くらえ
かけっこしましょう
全力攻撃歌よ錦とな
料理の時間だよ
Oh man, let me use my burst, man.
逆らえません
Let me use my burst.
この件はわかるかい燃えろみんながそばにいて
やあ師匠の技を食らいなさ運命の虚栄運命よここにいでよ
せい
ルオパー
動くくらえ
Rotation feels a bit
全
weird.
力攻撃
水中伝
Mona is like a lot faster than everybody else. Okay, can I get 1 star? Can I get 1 star here, guys?
運命の虚栄運命には逆らえません
せい
料理の時間
みんなは俺が守れ燃えろ
はやあ話が通じないなら
せい
運命よ
Never mind. Dream is dead.
みんながそばに歌よ錦となれ雨
師匠の技を食らいなさい
Okay, I can at least clear it. I should be able to actually one-star this if I'm like paying attention.
運命には逆らえません
Are you enjoying Mona Sprint, Lamau? Mona Sprint is definitely sus. Definitely sus. What's Chamber 2? I wonder. Circle Impact? Yeah, Circle Impact is indeed Circle Impact.
黒き翼よ私とは甘く見ないでイオナの特製ドリンクにゃはっはっふっはっとっふっ
And the other chambers might be easier, who knows?
あれ狂う寒風よ
よく見ておけ
Also, my Traveler is like not fully decked out yet. She can still be buffed a bit more after completing Act 2 quests, so... Also, I feel like she got a normal attack speed buff or something. She's like normal attacking faster than I expected.
お嬢様の
Maybe that's part of her prior Traveler kit.
これが海山
断罪のなターゲットロックアップせっふっ氷とともにはっはっはっふっ
炭になる
イオナの特製構成はっふっとっ
And this annoying boss flies all the way here too.
凍結せよ
行くぞよく見ておけ
氷とともにふっはっふっ姿を見せはっはっとっ
Dang, look at that 2k damage from Traveler, what the heck?
影の辛さが
Not 2k, sorry, 200k damage from Traveler. 200k damage from Traveler, that's... Now that is a strong Traveler. Traveler actually feels like a good 4-star character, you know? Maybe even the 5-star once she's actually fully upgraded. Holy 2k damage. Damn, son.
夜の変化構成とっふっふっはっあれ狂う寒風よはっ
Oh, dang, what the heck? Just... This guy had like 25% HP left and you just like destroyed him in one hit. What the heck? Okay, it's now Iniquitous Baptist time, I guess.
運命の巨栄話が通じないならこれが運命です運命よ
全力こ
ピヨ
Man, why does this guy keep flying away? Come back here, sir.
助けて熱々でしょ運命の巨栄
雨描きがたし左右の
運命には逆らえません
みんなは俺が守れ
師匠の技を食らいなさい料理の時間
Honestly, Chamber 2 isn't bad at all. What the heck? Oh wait, no, there's another wave. Oops.
全力攻撃だくらえ
Maybe.
話が通じないなら
歌よ錦と
運命が水面に映るやっふっ
No, at least Mona's sprint makes her like move faster to chase bosses that are like flying around. At least there's that, you know. At least it does something.
師匠の技を食らい
There's some use for it.
水中玄関運命よここにいでよ
And she can break Iniquitous Baptist shield really fast, the pyro, and anyway.
運命の熱々でしょはいこれが運命です
みんながそばにいてくれれば絆
Being able to apply element on demand is pretty good, I guess.
話が通じないなら運命よここにいでよ
Yeah, we did it. 2 stars? Maybe 2 stars? Can I get 2 stars here? Oh no, I can't because of this cryo of this mage. Okay, if I try it a little bit harder, I think we can. Which we can do next week. Not bad actually. Now we just have to get rid of this Abyss Mage. That somehow is still alive. They decided to put a random Cryo Abyss Mage right after Iniquitous Baptist to troll people. Yeah, there's a random Abyss Mage after the main boss, literally just to troll people. Okay, that's why I think we can do 2 stars there and probably 1 star in Chamber. Wait, if I can do 2 stars and 1 star in Chamber 1, then like I'm basically got 3 stars already. Hey, that's pretty good. Get EM or attack plus 30. I guess EM is pretty good too. Just this one. I don't know what this enemy does, but I'm gonna assume Stellar beats it. So I'm just gonna hit him. Oh, she do be pretty tank though, this archer. Oh, what is this? Like you can use like some kind of weird skill there. Yeah, the true damage is helping. I don't know what the heck she's doing. She seems to be doing a very strong attack. Oh, she can teleport to these things. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, it does look like it's just a normal attack buff. The blessing is just like propped on normal attack, so it's not that shield right now. Like technically any team can proc that. Just have to use a couple of normal attacks. He is pretty tanky though, this. I think like some furry is what it looks like. He has disappeared again. I really should continue my Archon quest. True. Talk to you later? Alright, sounds good.
氷とともに
これが海山を滅ぼした力だ。
夜の源源
999. I guess next week, no, I'll be at the air show. Yeah, don't worry, no worries. Enjoy your air show, man. Hope you get some good pictures. Or at least don't blow out your eardrums. Make sure to get earplugs. I was trying to drop by, maybe. Yeah, I appreciate that.
全力攻撃股間奥義この剣はわかるかい。
運命の巨栄運命よここにいでよ
燃えろ。へっへっせい。
水中玄関これが運命です
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。きっ歌よ錦となれ。さい。せい。
話が通じないなら運命には逆らいません
燃えろ。全力攻撃だ。
運命は水面に映るのです
せい。
これが運命です
サイウルコこの剣はわかるかい。みんなは俺が待って。
料理の時間だよ師匠の技を食らいなさ
くらえ。
運命には逆らいません
燃えろ。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
熱々でしょ
さい。
話が通じないなら
歌よ錦となれ。
運命の巨栄運命よここにいでよ
くらえ。
料理の時間だよ
全力攻撃だ。燃えろ。
運命よ水面に映るのです
せい。
これが運命です
この剣はわかるかい。股間奥義
ルオパー
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。燃えろ。
運命には逆らいません
せい。
師匠の技を食らいなさいよ
燃えろ。みんなは俺が雨描きがたし。
それこれが運命です
せい。
熱々でしょ水中玄関
燃えろ。
話が通じないなら
全力攻撃だ。くらえ。歌よ錦となれ。さい。
運命よここにいでよ
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。この剣はわかるかい。股間奥義
運命には逆らいません
せい。全力攻撃だ。燃えろ。
話が通じないなら運命の巨栄
くらえ。
料理の時間だよ
さい。歌よ錦。みんなは俺
Okay,
が
so this is 1-starable as well, thankfully. Okay.
運命よここにいでよ
I think we can definitely 3 stars this of this. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. We can definitely 3 stars this of this. We just have to have a bit better rolls, level up Traveler a little bit. Get a slightly better team roll, set of team rolls. Oh, does it auto-claim now? Okay. So this one, I can definitely 1-star. And then this one I might be able to 2-star, and this one I might be able to 1-star as well. I wonder if the double hex team like this works better. We can try. Yeah, but we'll definitely stick with this stellar conduct team. And we'll probably wait for a better buff this time around. Alright, we'll leave for now.
誰もが好きな動物や野菜、あるいは果物を持つべきだと思う。そうすることで自分がどんな人になりたいかが見えてくるんだ。
Friends, it's our conquest time. Let's see if there's any full screen. Alright, our conquest time.
「雪の下に何かがいる」「し」驚かせないように。
今日は一段と冷え込みますね。雪がひどくならないといいのですが。オデットさんを見にいらしたのですね。お手数ですがプレビュー公演鑑賞チケットをお見せください。はい、問題ありません。チケットをお預かりします。ありがとうございます。どうぞお入りください。外は冷えますから。
オデットが本当に霊力なのかは公演が終わってから確かめに行こう。タルタリアが来れなくなったからトーニャは一人で来てるはずだけど、もう会場に着いてるのかな。トーニャっぽい女の子がいないか探してみよう。やっぱりプレビュー公演だと観客は少ないんだ。見覚えのある顔もちらほらいるけど。チュグノフ、また公演を見に来たのかな。ミティア、それにファドゥイの士官のバレリーもいる。きっとまたミティアを捕まえに来たんだろうな。あ、そろそろ始まるみたい。今のところトーニャっぽい子は見当たらないし、公演が終わってから考えよう。
ご来場の皆様、こんにちは。劇場のスタッフです。本日の公演はスネージナヤの古典バレエ精霊を訪ねての記念すべき初めてのリバイバル上演です。ぜひとも全キャストおよびスタッフ、そして観客の皆様で記念撮影をさせていただきたく存じます。皆様どうぞ舞台をお上がりください。
ほらほら、みんなもう少し寄ってくれ。カメラを見て。3、2、1。
ご満足いただけましたか？エネルギー学者のミティア先生。今日はこれ以上俺の仕事量を増やすような逃亡計画を組まれていないといいんですが。
何を言うんだ士官殿。僕はただたまにはお前と一緒にオデットの新しい公演を見るのもいいかと思って誘っただけだ。素晴らしい舞台だっただろう。お前も僕のように 勤務時間外に心を豊かにする楽しみを見つけるといい。
公演は確かに良いものでした。ですが訂正させていただきます。今は勤務時間内です。
時間内か時間外かなんて結局は自分で決めることじゃないか。そんなに頭が固くては人類の科学技術は永遠に進歩しないぞ。
もう行きますよ。
早くないか？もう少しここの雰囲気を味わっていたかったが、少しやりすぎたか？そんなことはないと思うが。それでは行こう、士官殿。案内は任せたぞ。勤務時間内に戻ろうじゃないか。
あの子で間違いなさそう。この会場で唯一それっぽい年齢の観客だし。あなたがトーニャ？お兄さんは休養ができたから代わりに私が来たの。お兄さんのことは心配しなくて大丈夫だよ。そうなんだ。ありがとう。大丈夫？具合が悪いの？ああ、大丈夫。心配しないで。この寒さだし、来る途中に風邪をひいちゃったのかな。
こんな大雪は久しぶりだ。本当に珍しいな。
ああ、外が真っ白で何も見えないぞ。ここまで吹雪くのは初めてだろ
う。雪が止むのを待とうぜ。今外に出たら道に迷うどころじゃねえ。凍え死んじまうぞ。
こうなるとそんなに急いで帰る必要もなさそうだな。お前はどう思う？
しばらく様子を見ましょ
う。なあ、そう難しい顔をするなよ。運命が与えてくれた素敵な休憩時間なんだ。しっかり楽しまないと損だぞ。
そういえば近くに小さな宿屋があるんだ。そこなら宿泊客用に毛布がたくさん常備されてる。道はよく知ってるからちょっくら行って何枚か借りてこよう。急いで帰りたいやつはそれを羽織って帰れるぞ。後でちゃんと返却してくれりゃいい。
いや、そこまでする必要はないと思うが。
なに心配するな。お前たちはここで待ってな。
感心するほど親切なやつだ。妻と娘が家で待っているからな。毛布を借りたら早く帰らなければ。
まさか僕たちも毛布を羽織ってオルジェイナヤパラタに帰るのか？
ご心配には及びません。事前に手を打っていますから。劇場作戦開始から3時間半以内に俺がオルジェイナヤパラタに戻らなかった場合、迎えの武装チームが派遣されることになっています。彼らを待って護送してもらいましょう。あなたは軍の要人ですから、天候によるリスクも排除しなければなりません。
劇場作戦。抜け出した僕を連れ戻すだけでわざわざ作戦と名付けなくたっていいだろう。
まったく余計な罪悪感を与えてくれる。
吹雪が落ち着くまで少し待とうか。あなたの体調も心配だよ。もしかしたらお兄ちゃんが迎えに来てくれるかもしれないし。さて、本来の目的に取り掛からないと。楽屋に行ってオデットを探そう。レーレクの件を直接聞いてはっきりさせないと。
お待ちください。どなたかお探しでしょうか？ああ、ファンの方ですか？本日はプレビュー公演ですので、ファンサービスの時間は設けていないんです。オデットさんは今ご休憩中ですので。申し訳ありませんが、現在楽屋は一時的にキャストやスタッフ以外の出入りを禁止しております。
タイミングが悪かったか。少し待ってみよう。どのみち雪が弱まるまではオデットもここを離れないだろうし。
ずいぶん経ったが、毛布を取りに行ったやつはどうしてまだ戻ってこないんだ。
そうだな。相変わらずすごい雪だし、外に出てった兄ちゃんの身に何かあったんじゃないだろうな。
何があったか知らんが、私はああいう口先ばかりで人の期待を裏切るようなやつが大嫌いだ。たまに私も部下を振り回すことはあるが。
焦りの色が見えるぞ、バレリーさん。
俺がオルジェイナやパラタを離れてからすでに4時間近くが経過しています。予定通りであれば今頃軍の者が迎えに来ているはずなのですが、彼らは俺が最も嫌うのは時間を守らないことと計画を狂わせることだと知っています。未だに現れないということは予期せぬことがあったのかもしれません。
この猛吹雪は予期せぬことじゃないのか？
ミティア様、このようにスネージナヤの軍隊の歩みを阻める者はそう多くはないのです。吹雪ごときに足を止めることなど決してありえません。
ちょっと外を見てきたらどうだ？もしかしたら連中は外でお前の指示を待ってるのかもしれないぞ。
またデタラメを。あなたをオルジェイナやパラタへ連れ帰るまでは一歩たりともそばを離れるつもりはありませんよ。
この吹雪、ただの吹雪じゃないかもしれないわ。さっきの人が外に出た時、あっという間に姿が見えなくなった気がしたの。私の見間違いだったのかしら。
人食い吹雪ってか？まだ夜にもなってないんだ。階段はやめてくれよ。
旅人、今日来るなら言ってくれればよかったのに。なんだ、俺とボジャニーツァに用があったんじゃないのか。オデットならまだ楽屋だぞ。外はこんなに吹雪いてたのか。ずっと楽屋で手伝いをしてたから気づかなかった。道理で観客がはけてないわけだ。
ここまでの雪はスネージナヤでも珍しいの？
ああ、これほどの吹雪は街の外じゃ見かけるが、こんなところでは初めてだ。いや、外でも見たことないかもな。異常なほどに降り積もってる。
両者でさえ異常に感じるほどの大雪。もしかして最近スネージナヤに出没してる魔物と関係があるのかな？
このままじゃみんなここに閉じ込められっぱなしだ。 誰かが外の様子を見に行かないとな。いや、いい。吹雪の中での行動には慣れてる。それに俺はここのスタッフで、あんたは観客だろ。任せておけ。入り口近くの奴らは雪で靴を濡らさないよう気をつけろ。吹雪の中じゃ足先を守るのが何より大事なんだ。
外に出るのか？気をつけろよ。さっき姉ちゃんが言ってたが、この吹雪は人を食うらしいぞ。
ご忠告どうも。外の状況を少し確認してくるだけだが、慎重に行動する。
帰ってきたわね。ねえ、外はどうだったの？
近くに巡回中の兵士は見かけましたか？
この吹雪、何かがおかしい。外には一切人影はなかった。雰囲気も異様だ。これはただの吹雪じゃない。もしかしたら最近起きてる事件と関係してるのかもな。雪が止むまでここから動かない方がいい。
そこまで心配するほどか？こんなに大勢の人間が雪のせいでここに閉じ込められるなんて、いくらなんでも大げさだろ
う。外に出るつもり？私は命を懸けてまでここを離れたいとは思わないわ。
どうやら事態はちょっとした足止めからとんでもない厄介事に変わってしまったようだ。
毛布を取りに行った兄ちゃんが俺たちを置いて家に帰っただけならいいんだがな。
そんなに深刻な状況なのか？これじゃ娘にお休み前のお話をしてやれないじゃないか。
あなたたちどうしてまだいるの？すごい雪ね。閉じ込められてしまうなんて困ったわ。今日はプレビュー公演だったから客が少なかったのは不幸中の幸いとはいえ、けど朗報もあるのよ。劇場は常に物資をたっぷり備蓄しているの。このまま雪の勢いが弱まりそうになければここで一晩過ごせばいいわ。いいでしょオデット。
構いませんわ。
現状を考えると合理的な選択ですね。ご提案に感謝します。
なあ兄ちゃん、外に向かって何を祈ってるんだ？お前も早く家に帰りたいのか？
お願いです。どうかお願いします。
上皇陛下、
吹雪が絶対に止みませんように。スネージナヤの2大トップスターと一つ屋根の下で夜を過ごせるんだ。こんなチャンスどれだけ金を積んでも得られないぞ。
私、気が変わりました。
あなた少しでも妙な気を起こしたらトップスターの裏の顔を見ることになるわよ。容赦なく吹雪の中に放り出してあげる。
ここも寒くなってきたな。室温をどうにかしないと。扉をしっかり閉めて暖かい場所へ移動するぞ。
だからあの金持ちの旦那たちを相手にするのに武力なんて全く必要ないんだ。縛り上げるための縄を見せるだけでいい。なぜだかわかるか？
どうしてだ？
勝手に想像するのさ。一モラの価値もない粗末な縄が数十万モラもした上着をシワだらけにする様をな。それでおとなしくついてくるってわけさ。
なるほどな。他にも聞かせてくれ。
よう、新しい聞き手が来たみたいだな。よし、自己紹介といこう。俺はシュラム、傭兵だ。要は金持ちの旦那から金をもらって仕事をしてる。
私はチューノフ、起業家だ。この名を聞いたことがなくても、私の工場、有名なイゼカ設備製造工場は知っているだろう？
チュグノフの旦那は本当に有名人なのか？初めて聞く名前だぞ。
ほう、それは冗談か、それとも本気で言っているのか？
後で俺の縄に聞いてみよう。あいつがこれまで縛った金持ちの数は俺が知る名前の数より多いはずだからな。
ほう、それは冗談か、それとも本気で言っているのか？
トーニャ、具合はどう？大丈夫だよ。心配かけてごめんなさい。でも、もうすっかり慣れっこなの。いつもお兄ちゃんが薬を煎じてくれるしね。タルタリアってやっぱり面倒見がいいんだ。でも、トーニャの体調の話は聞いたことなかった。実は今、ちょっとだけワクワクしてるんだ。吹雪でよく知らない建物に閉じ込められて、面白そうな人たちと一緒に夜を過ごすなんて、絶対に楽しいと思わない？でしょ？なんというか、学校の行事の旅行中に変な事件に巻き込まれるみたいな、そんな展開にずっと憧れてたの。大丈夫。ちょっと興奮しすぎただけ。しんどくなったらすぐ言ってね。あなたに何かあったら私がお兄ちゃんに怒られちゃう。
夫はとても疑い深いの。もし私が吹雪を理由に外泊すると言っても、この人は許可しないでしょうね。
名家に嫁ぐ代償なんてそんなもんだ。慣れればどうってことない。帰るなら止めないが、俺まで巻き添えにしないでくれよ。ん？何か用か？
夫はとても疑い深いの。もし私が吹雪を理由に外泊すると言っても、この人は許可しないでしょうね。
名家に嫁ぐ代償なんてそんなもんだ。慣れればどうってことない。帰るなら止めないが、俺まで巻き添えにしないでくれよ。ん？何か用か？
劇場の楽屋にこんなに人が入るのは初めてね。まさかあなたまで来るとは思わなかったわ。チェクノフにはあった？今日来るとは聞いていたけど、話してないの？
言いたいことはわかる。確かにまたとない機会だ。
ええ。なんとかしてあいつからもっと情報を引き出さないと。例えば、なぜ急に幻冬計画に対する態度を変えたのか。そして、前回の評議会の投票前に何があったのかを。
それはロコットのためか？それとも単なる個人的な興味か？
しー、こんなに人の多いところでむやみにその名前を口に出さないで。しー、こんなに人の多いところでむやみにその名前を口に出さないで。
確かに異常です。1時間以上予定の行動に遅れが出るなんて、通常は執行官が予備計画を発動すべきレベルの事態ですが、果たして吹雪そのものが原因なのか、それとも何か別の問題が。
はあ、いつになったらこういう余暇を楽しめるようになるんだ？人はそうして初めて人生の真髄を理解できるんだぞ。おっと、これはこの前セラーガーデンレストランで僕の隣に座っていたね。劇場のスターの友達は僕の友達だ。僕はエネルギー協会所属のミティア。あえて光栄だ。
こんにちは。オルジェイネアパラタ第一近衛敵団兵団特殊任務隊隊長のバレリー少将です。当面の間ミティア様の護衛を担当しています。もし力になれることがあれば声をかけてください。
なあ旅人、あそこオデットがさっきからこっちをチラチラ見てる気がするんだが、心当たりはあるか？思い返してみても彼女の気に障るようなことをした覚えはないんだよな。公演に集中していなかったのがバレたか？やっぱり僕が何かやらかしてしまったのか。ご指摘感謝するぞ。
そういえば、ミティアの仕事って幻冬計画と関係してるの？
ああ、ファドゥイ上層部が僕をエネルギー協会からオルジェイナヤパラタへ派遣したのはこれも言えないのか？僕の認識ではこの会話は私生活の範疇なんだが。わかったわかった。はあ、すまないな旅人。見ての通り僕たちの楽しいおしゃべりはここまでのようだ。
確かに異常です。1時間以上予定の行動に遅れが出るなんて、通常は執行官が予備計画を発動すべきレベルの事態ですが、果たして吹雪そのものが原因なのか、それとも何か別の問題が。
本日はあくまでプレビュー公演で少々のハプニングもありましたが、オデットさんの演技はいつもよりずっと素晴らしかったですね。
愛と後悔のような深いテーマは誰にでも演じきれるものではありませんよ。嘘っぽくなってしまったかもしれません。またしてもオデットさんに無視されてしまいました。
あなたはどう思われますか？ 本日の公演はいかがでした？あら、意外と専門的な視点をお持ちですのね。母もずっと、それが私の最大の欠点だと言っておりました。おそらく、自然に表情をコントロールできていないせいかもしれません。本公演の際には、チケットを1枚差し上げますね。
この場の雰囲気を考えると、レーレクの話は切り出しにくい。二人きりで話せるチャンスを探ろう。
あんなのエコひいきですよ、エコひいき。
それになんだか注目されてるみたいだし。ミティアを知ってるの？
いいえ、存じ上げません。ただ彼は、警戒すべきかもしれないと思っただけです。
どうだった？ア両者。
相変わらずの大雪で弱まる気配もなしだ。
みんな、私の話を聞いて。今夜は吹雪が止みそうにないわ。外は昼間以上に危険よ。劇場としても、あなたたちの安全には責任を持たなきゃいけないの。今夜は泊まっていくといいわ。くれぐれも無理に外に出ないようにね。後で劇場内の各エリアを案内してあげる。貴賓室でも、執務室でも、舞台裏でも、好きな場所で寝ていいわよ。舞台の上で寝たい人がいたとしても、私は止めないわ。
舞台の上は遠慮しておくぜ。もし明日の朝に雪が止んでたら、早めに来た観客に斬新な演目だと思われかねない。
眠る芝居か？そいつは面白い。演劇に名前をつけねばな。
いいタイトルだ。何が売りかも分かりやすいし、大ヒット間違いなしだろう。
舞台の上で寝たくない方はこちらへ。お部屋へお連れいたします。
今夜はもう休もう。パイモンがそばにいないと、なんだか落ち着いて眠れない気がする。パイモンは私が帰ってこなくて心配してるかな。でも窓の外を見れば理由は分かってくれるはず。パイモンの体調も少しは良くなってますように。少なくとも悪化はしてなかったみたいだけど、明日の朝は起きたらすぐに動こう。
目が覚めたか？こんなにゆっくり起きてくるなんて随分贅沢だな。黒い霧が目前まで迫ってきてるからちょうど起こそうと思ってたんだ。どうした？寝ぼけてるのか？黒い霧は僕たちが生まれた時からずっと足元を追いかけてきてるんだ。これ以上ないほど馴染み深いだろ？ほら、もっと上へ登らないと生き残れないぞ。黒い霧境の連中のザレ言なんて信じるなよ。
また移動するの？キリがないわ。
状況はよくわからないけど、 あの黒い霧、なんだか嫌な感じがする。それに近づいてきてる。とにかく上へ登って少しでも離れよう。
黒い霧境の奴らは黒い霧に飲み込まれれば永遠の安らぎが得られると思い込んでいるようだが、僕から見ればただ自分を騙しているだけだな。もはや黒い霧に飲み込まれるのを拒む異教徒は僕たち数人しか残ってないんだ。絶対に諦めるなよ。
だがどうして奴らが間違ってると言えるんだ？
その質問は危険だぞトルゴフ。信念というものは一度揺らぐと意志まで連れて行ってしまう。そんなことは考えるんじゃない。とにかく黒い霧に飲まれたら死ぬんだと固く信じるんだ。
そうだな。まだ心の方は保ててるが、体の方は今にも倒れそうだ。すでに揺らぎ始めてる。
私もう限界。逃げても逃げてもキリがない。もううんざりよ。こんなことに一体どんな意味があるっていうの？
僕はいつか必ず全てが集結すると信じている。もう少しだけ踏ん張るんだ。
あなたは黒い霧境が嘘をついてるって言うけど、私にはあなたも嘘をついてるようにしか見えないわ。上への道に終わりなんてない。私たちには最初から希望なんてなかったの。
黒い霧境の思想に侵されたか。ソブレはお前も諦めるのか？
ええ、私は永遠の苦しみよりもこの瞬間にかけるわ。
俺も奴らは嫌いだが、もう疲れ果ててしまった。
そういうことならさようならだ。今だけは立場を忘れてお前たちが黒い霧の中で安らぎを得られるよう祈るとしよう。運命というのは常に複雑に見えるが、その本質は時として単純だ。疑念が生じた瞬間に結末は決まる。あとはもう不可逆的にそこへ向かっていくだけだ。さあ行こう。トルゴフとソブレワの姿が見えなくなった。まさかあいつらまで黒い霧に飲まれる日が来てしまうとはな。残ったのは僕たちだけか。ああ、どうやらひとまず満足したみたいだな。こういうことはよくあるんだが、しばらくすると再び生存者を追い始める。どうすれば完全に止められるのか誰にもわからないんだ。あの二人が僕たちのために稼いでくれた休憩時間だ。大切にしないとな。旅人、そんなに眠いのか？
うわ！誰か早く来てくれ！
どうしたんだ旦那。
あ！
もう朝か。どうして外がこんなに騒がしいんだろう。音は隣から聞こえてくるみたい。何があったのか見に行ってみよう。
トーニャ、あなたは見てはいけないわ。
これは一体どういうことだ。
二人は死んでしまった。理由はわからないけど、こうなることをなんとなく知ってた気がする。どこかでこの光景を見た？それとも予感してた？思い出せない。
見せてください。バイタルサインがありません。死んでいます。外傷や争った痕跡はなく、毒素の沈着による皮膚の変化も見られません。死因は不明です。
昨夜はあんなに楽しそうに笑い合っていたのに、どうして急に。
まさか二人とも何かの病気だったのか。いや、同じ日の夜に同時に発作を起こすなんていくらなんでも。
自然死とも思えませんが、自殺の動機も見当がつきませんね。遺体の第一発見者はどなたですか？
私だ。言っておくが、私は無関係だぞ。私はただ早く起きたから雪が止んだか見に行こうとしただけで。そうしたらこの部屋のドアが開いてて、中に誰かいるようだったから近づいてよく見てみたら、まさかこんな。
証言するぜ。俺は部隊の方で朝の鍛錬をしてたんだが、チュグノフの旦那が歩いてるのを見かけて後をついていったんだ。旦那より前に誰かがあの部屋に近づくのは見てないぞ。
外は一晩中大雪が降り続けてたんだ。誰かが入ってきたとは思えない。
外からですか？ありえません。昨夜私は見張りを兼ねて正面入り口で寝ていましたから。夜中に何者かが扉を開けたなら気づかないはずがありません。
皆さん、二人一組になって劇場内部を捜索しましょう。どこかに不審者が隠れていないか、そして怪しい痕跡がないか調べるんです。さあ早く。後ほど俺も全体を見回ります。
そっちも異常なし？
舞台裏には特に異常や何かの痕跡は見当たりませんわね。
地下室も確認しましたが、不審な点はありませんでした。侵入者がいたとしても、この劇場で誰にも見つからないよう隠れるのはそう簡単なことではないはずです。
裏口はありませんか？あるいは人が通れるほどのトンネルなどは？
そんなものありませんよ。もしチケットを買わずに入場できる通路なんてものがあったら、とっくに私たちが塞いでいます。窓は全て内側から施錠されていました。確認しましたが、何者かが出入りした痕跡もありません。
よそ者が出入りした可能性はほぼほぼ排除できるな。よく考えてみれば、外はあんなに激しく雪が降ってるんだ。足跡や水の一滴も残さずに侵入するなんてまず不可能だぞ。
わかったぞ。これはそういう殺人事件だ。小説や劇でありがちな犯人は私たちの中にいるってやつだろ。
まだ結論を出すには早すぎます。
まさか本当にそうなの？そんなことが現実に起こるなんて想像もしなかった。吹雪、劇場、殺人事件、犯人はこの中にいる。あまりにも定番な展開すぎて逆に信じられない。
犯人の標的にしても痕跡を残さない手口にしても、全部辻褄が合うな。こう考えると全貌が見えてきた気がするぞ。
何が分かった？話してみろ。
被害者の2人はこの辺りじゃ名の知れた大商人。わざわざドアを開けていたのは私にいち早く現場を目撃させるため。なんて悪辣な手口だ。あんたの仕業だな、レイレク。
レイレクですって？
レーレクが俺たちの中にいて奴が犯人だと？
コードネームレーレク。オリジェイネア・パラタの関連資料には幻冬計画に反対するロコットのメンバーで常に単独行動を取るとありました。その推測に至った過程を聞かせてください。シグノフさん、レーレクについて何かご存知なのですか？
レーレク、これ以上何を望むんだ？どうしろと言うんだ？ちゃんとコート評議会で反対票を入れたじゃないか。夜中にうちに忍び込んで脅迫状を置いていっただろう。あんたの指示通りにしたぞ。だがオンドリ様が指揮を執っておられる幻冬計画がそう簡単に阻止できるわけがないだろう。
なるほど。やっぱりレイレクに脅されていたのね。それなら納得よ。
なのに今度は人殺しまでして脅す気か。ロコットが金持ちを憎んでるのは分かってる。あんたらにとって金持ちの命に価値はないんだろう。ほら、誰がレーレクなんだ。いえ、私にどうしてほしい。言われた通りにしてやるから、もう気味の悪い真似はやめろ。
本当にレーレク、いやオデットが。もしオデットがレーレクならあの性格からしてこんなことをするとは思えないけど、オデットの全てを理解してるとも言い切れない。レーレクの正体につながる手がかりを持ってるのは私だけ。でも今それを明かせばオデットが集中攻撃を受けることになる。どうすればいいんだろう。
私にはレイレクが犯人だとは思えないわ。私が知る限りあいつが人を殺した記録はない。それどころか殺人事件に関わったことさえないのよ。それにもし本当にあなたを脅すためだったとして、どうしてこんな極端で回りくどい方法を取るの？こんなのあいつのやり方じゃないわ。
ボジャニーツァはレーレクがオデットかもしれないとは思ってないはずだけど、私も同意見だな。
ボジャニータさん、どうして突然そんな風にレイレクをかばうんだ？
かばう？何を言っているの？ただあなたたちが早まった結論を出さないように個人的な意見を述べたまでよ。それに私は ロコットはあなたが言うほどひどいものではないと思っているわ。
私の推測を否定するというなら、あんたはどう考えてるんだ？誰が犯人か聞かせてもらおうか。
まだ解決の糸口は全くつかめておらず、あくまで初期の議論の段階です。チグノフさん、皆さんの発言の機会を邪魔しないでください。
だがチュグノフさんが最近脅迫を受けたという事実は無視しがたい手がかりなのは間違いない。
ということはやはりレーレクはこの中にいる可能性が高いということですよね。もう嫌です。雪が止んだかどうかなんて関係ありません。とにかく早くここを離れたい。
言っただろう、外の雪は普通じゃないって。あの兵士たちでさえ来られないんだ。外に出たら命を落とすかもしれないぞ。そのレーレクってやつもいくらなんでもみんなが見てる前で人殺しはしないだろう。悪いことは言わねえ。残った方がいいぜ、兄ちゃん。
皆さんもうしばらく劇場の中でご協力ください。あまりこういうことは言いたくなかったのですが。今はこの場にいる全員が容疑者です。他に共有する情報がないようなら一旦解散しましょう。引き続き手がかりを探していただくのは結構ですが、くれぐれも単独行動は控えてください。
私たちの中に殺人犯がいるなんてまだ信じられないね。昨日寝る前はたくさんの友達と一緒に遠足に来たみたいって思ってたのに。
友人だからといって必ずしも信頼し合えるとは限りません。特に大勢の人が一箇所に閉じ込められている時なんて。
一体何がしたいんでしょうね。お金が目的なら誘拐すればいいものを、どうしてわざわざ殺そうとするのやら。
事件が起きてから随分と自然にみんなを指揮し始めたな、少々殿。
独断ではありますが、軍人としてこの場をまとめる必要があると判断したまでです。お気に障りましたか？
いえ、とても心強いです。ところで少々とはどのような階級なのですか？お偉い方なのでしょうか？
お前たちが話してる大物や幻冬計画とやらについては俺には分からないし興味もないが、旦那、ここから帰れたら何よりもまず頼りになる専属のボディーガードを雇うべきだと思うぜ。
例えばあんたのような。
例えば俺のような。
少し感情的になりすぎてしまったわね。反省しないと。幸い、私の正体を疑う者はいなかったようだけど。あ、もう、あなただったの？盗み聞きされたかと思ったじゃない。
ボジャニーツァとは意見が合ってるみたいだし、まずはロコットの2人と話し合ってみよう。
いやいや、嘘でしょ？もしその話をゴシップと言うなら、今年一番の特大スクープ間違いなしよ。それはつまり、オデットのことを言っているのよね。それが本当なら、私はなんて鈍いの。レーレクがずっとそばにいたのに、全く気づかなかったなんて。
無理もない。東大元暮らしってやつだろ。
けど、そう言われてみると、確かにその可能性が高い気がしてきたわ。もろもろの特徴も一致しているしね。まさか、本当にそういうことだったの？ 1、2、3、4。オデットが一体どれだけの身分を持っているのか数えているの。まず、私の同僚、つまりバレリーナでしょ？で、ファデュイに、ロコットのメンバーに、レーレク。とんでもなく大変そうね。ぎゅっと抱きしめてあげたいわ。あの子がファデュイに入ったのを知っていたからかもしれないけど、まさかロコットにも所属していて、さらにはレーレク本人だったなんて思いつきもしなかった。けどファデュイであるあの子がどうしてそこまで過激に幻冬計画に反対するの？
それは本人に直接聞くのが一番。
このことをみんなの前で公にせず、今になって話したということは、あなたも私と同意見ということね。そうね。レーレクはずっとロコットの上層部の指示を無視しているけど、私からすればあの子の行動は悪とは言えないわ。むしろ貧しい人々のためになっている。
直接話を聞きに行かないと。
だが自分が霊力だと認めると思うか？
どうかしらね。とにかく臨機応変に対応することよ。ひとまずあの子は人を殺していないという前提でどれだけ情報を聞き出せるか試してみましょう。チャンスよ。ちょうどオデットが一人でいるわ。行きましょう。ねえオデット。
あら、あなたたちどうなされました？
声が大きいわ。ちょっとあなたに聞きたいことがあるの。あなたが霊力なのね。いいの、何も言わないで。弁明もいらないわ。まずは私の話を聞いて。私たちはあなたが罪のないものをむやみに殺すような人ではないと信じているわ。昨夜あの二人を殺した犯人はあなたではないんでしょ？旅人はあなたの正体に感づいていたようだけど、さっきの話し合いではあえて黙っていたのよ。今議論の方向性は霊力が犯人だということで固まりつつあるわ。もしあなたの正体がバレたらすっごく不利な立場になるの。私たちは劇場の同僚だし、あなたの人となりもよく知っている。間違った非難は受けてほしくないのよ。だから知っていることを全て話してくれない？情報が多ければ多いほど私たちもあなたをかばいやすくなるわ。
おっしゃる通りです。私が霊力ですわ。そしてあのお二人を殺したのは私ではありません。お心遣いに感謝いたします。けれどあなたたちに私の正体を隠すお手伝いをしていただく必要はありません。むしろ自分から明かそうと思っていました。
霊力であることを公表するの？みんなの前で？
ええ、そうですわ。最初は偶然にもチュグノフに私がここにいることを言い当てられ、少々驚きました。状況を見極め、皆さんの態度を確認するのにわずかばかり時間を要しましたが、もう何も懸念することはありませんから。
私たちの話も聞いてみない？今ならまだ。
バレリーさん。
オデットさんが。
何を企んでいるのか知らんが、大した度胸だ。
所詮単なる身分ですもの。公表したところでどうということはありませんわ。いざとなれば姿をくらまして別の身分で生きていくことだってできます。霊力になった時から覚悟はしておりました。ですが本当に犯人は私ではないのです。他に真犯人がいるはずですが、どうしても私が犯人だと言い張るのでしたら証拠をお出しください。そうでないなら軽率な言動は慎んでいただくよう忠告いたします。もし私が 音もなくあのお二人を殺せたのだとしたら、私に濡れ衣を着せようとする方も無事では済まないでしょうから。
本当なんですか、オデットさん。
悪くない気迫だ。俺は信じるぜ。
オデットは淑女の称号を継ぐかもしれないってサンドローネが言ってたっけ。この強硬な姿勢を見ると納得かも。
あんたたち本当に信じる気か。おい士官、こいつは自分が霊力だと認めたんだぞ。何か行動を起こすべきじゃないのか。
俺が気になるのは、オデットがなぜこのタイミングで自ら正体を明かしたのかということです。
そうしなければ皆さんは霊力を探すことに全ての労力を費やしてしまうでしょう。それでは真犯人の思うツボです。そのものの身代わりとして利用され、犯人の思い通りに事を進ませるなんて願い下げですわ。
あれほどの糾弾を受けてもなお冷静さを保ち、理性的な選択ができるとは。オデットの才能はバレエの分野にとどまらないようだ。
そこまで考えていたとは悔しいわね。なんだかいつもオデットに一歩遅れをとっている気がするわ。
なるほど、納得しました。今は殺人事件の処理を最優先とし、霊力やその背後にある事件の調査は一時保留しましょう。ですが、それでもこの場にいる全員の中で君への疑いが最も強いことに変わりはありません。それについて異論はありませんね、オデット。
ええ、必要であれば24時間監視していただいても構いませんわ。
いかがですか、チグノフさん。
妻と娘のためだ。今回は見逃してやる。だが私の家に不法侵入したことと脅迫状の件は、ここを出たら必ず落とし前をつけてもらうぞ、霊力。
監視招待のみんな、お疲れ様。霊力も白湯を飲むといいわ。
やっぱりバレリーは私の戦績を知ってたんだ。監視役を頼まれちゃった。
看守なのでしたらこちらを向くべきではありません。それではまるで私のボディーガードみたいです。
もし君の言う通り真犯人がいるのだとすれば、こうすることで警戒も兼ねることができます。
問題はいずれ解決するのよ、トーニャ。雪が止んだら専門家たちがやってくる。事件の調査は円滑に進み、私たちの安全も確保されるから。でも雪が止んだらみんな帰っちゃうの？え？寂しいの？少なくとも劇場で働く私たちはここに残るつもりよ。後で特別に楽屋の通行証をあげるわ。本当に？やったー！ボジャニーツァさん、私ずっとあなたのファンでいるね。トーニャ、あなたは本当に可愛いわね。よし、それでは誓いを立てましょう。私は通行証を渡すと約束する。だからあなたは永遠に私だけのファンでいるのよ。
トーニャ、そんな意味不明な制約に付き合わなくていい。
ボジャニーツァさんは時々妙なことに執着するんですよね。
あなたたちには関係ないの。
そう緊張するな、ルサルカの嬢ちゃん。ここにはみんないるし、何も怖いことはないぜ。
私が緊張しているって？あなた、何を言っているの？
いやいや、俺にははっきり聞こえるぜ。その緊張がな。
ちょっと待って。私がルサルカだと知っているのはいいわ。周知の事実だもの。だけど、どうしてあなたが素顔を聞き取れるの？
素顔？なんだそれは。初耳だぞ。
なんというか、水のせいは表情よりも歌声で感情を伝え合うことに慣れているのよ。そしてその感情は表情より本質的なものだから、水のせいの素顔とされているの。
見直したぞシュラム。ガサツなやつかと思ってたが、そんなことまで知ってるとはな。
知る知らないの問題ではないわ。普通この表情はルサルカ同士でしか理解し合えないのよ。歌声から感情を推し量るような、そんな単純なものではないんだから。けど人間のシュラムがどうして。
そんな大したことじゃないぜ、嬢ちゃん。きっと俺には才能があったんだろう。なんだ、仲良くしてるルサルカのお嬢様がいてな。誰にも言わないでくれよ。まあとにかくしょっちゅう一緒にいるうちに彼女の表情を聞き取れるようになってたのさ。
そう、納得できなくはないけど、それより驚いたのは、まさかあなたにルサルカの友人がいたなんてね。ならこれからはあなたの前では気軽に歌えないわ。
おい、あんたの歌声にはどんな感情が込められてるんだ。こっそり聞き手を罵ってるんじゃないだろうな。
さあ、どうかしらね。
もうこんな時間ですか。そろそろ今夜の就寝の段取りについて話し合いましょう。犯人を警戒するためにも誰かが4番を務める必要があります。
今夜は全員一緒に寝た方が安全だと思うが。
私としては霊力を見張ってさえいれば何の問題もない。
それはつまりオデットが犯人であることに命を懸けるということですか。
そういう意味じゃない。変なこと言うな。
では提案します。俺、旅人、オデットの3人で4番小隊を組み、常に2人で監視をしつつ交代で睡眠をとりましょう。
絶妙な采配だな。4番をしながら霊力も見張れる。おまけに旅人とバレリーを完全に信用できるとは限らないって問題も2人1組で証明し合うことで解決してる。思いつくのにかなり時間がかかったんじゃないか。
部隊野外作戦ハンドブックにこれとよく似た考え方が載っていたので、もっともそこで想定されている状況は野外作戦における夜間の捕虜の監視というものでしたが、ただこれだけは言っておかなくてはなりません。この監視は決してオデットへの不敬を示すものではありません。霊力の数々の秘密工作もまた 軍の特務にとっては教科書レベルの事例ですから。
あなたからの敬意よりも、たった今、睡眠時間の3分の2が奪われたことの方が気になりますわね。それでは、私が最初に休ませていただきます。おやすみなさい。
そろそろオデットと交代する時間です。次は君が寝ますか？ではお言葉に甘えさせてもらいます。少し仮眠を取ってきますので、もし眠くなったらいつでも起こしてください。
やっとオデットと一緒に4番をする時間だ。彼女を起こさないと。そもそもここへ来たのはオデットから情報を聞き出すためだった。何を聞くべきか考えをまとめておいた方がいいかな。
うん。そんなにじっと見つめてどうされたのですか？頭の中が整理できなくて眠れませんの。それにあなたに聞きたいことがありましたので。やはりあなたも私に用があったのですね。この機会にはっきりさせておきましょう。まずあなたへの質問はとてもシンプルなものです。ロザリン様は最後の瞬間に何か遺言のようなものを残しましたか？はあ、そうですか。気がかりだったのはそれだけです。いいえ、あんな目的のためなら手段を選ばない人に思いを馳せるなんてことはありません。ロザリン様のやり方には賛同できませんし、その性格も圧力を生みやすいものですが、それでも恩があることは変えようのない事実ですわ。あの方から、確かに傀儡様はロザリン様と仲が良かったようですものね。ロザリン様はこの手のことを誰かに話す方ではありませんし、たとえ話していても私には関係のないことです。幼い頃、私と母が生きていくためにはファデュイに加わり、ロザリン様の指導を受けるしかありませんでした。今も訓練の過酷さを覚えています。優れた才能もない私は雪と氷に囲まれながら、ただひたすら鍛錬を積むしかありませんでした。偉大なる執行官の注目を浴びる新兵として、期待された通りの成果を出す必要がありました。淑女様の顔に泥を塗るわけにはいきませんでしたの。あの頃は毎日疲労と寒さによる苦痛に耐えていて、なかなか寝つけない日も多くありました。それにより痛覚のほとんどを失ってしまいましたの。これも生きていくための代償なのでしょう。そのような経験をした子供が自身の運命を憎むのは当然のことではありません。バレエに同等の努力を注いできたのは、それが幼い頃の私にとって 運命に抗える唯一の手段だったからです。私はロザリン様に伝えたかったのです。ファデュイの要求も、あなたが私に抱く期待も、私は欲しておらず、いつか必ず自由を得てみせると。おそらくあの方は、私の訓練成績が芳しくないのは、バレエのことで気を散らしているせいだと思っていたのでしょうね。ある夜、こっそりバレエの稽古をしていると、突然ロザリン様が現れましたの。私を連れ戻しに来たのだと、すぐに気づきました。私は、こう言いました。あなたには、母から受け継いだ踊りを見る資格などありません。と。まさか、自分より先に私が激高するとは思ってもみなかったのでしょう。ひどく驚いた表情をしていました。けれど不思議なことに、あの方は訓練の時のように私に厳しく当たることはなく、しばらく沈黙した後、立ち去っていったのです。それ以来、干渉されることも、口出しされることもなく、踊りの稽古中に現れることもなくなりました。ええ。けれど、今となっては、この念箔を手にするたびに、どうしてもあの夜のことや、ロザリン様の顔を思い出してしまいますわ。送るという言葉は穏やかすぎるかもしれません。ロザリン様は自身の炎を氷の中に封じ込めたのです。これは相手の能力を高く評価する証であると同時に、一種の監視の手段でもあります。ロザリン様は全ての念箔の位置を把握しており、それを所持する者が怪しい行動をとれば、即座に疑いの目を向けました。高く評価されることは、これほどまでに息苦しさを感じますのね。ですから、ロザリン様の訃報がスネージナヤに届いたとき、多くの人がすぐさま念箔を砕きましたの。まるで枷から解放され、重い肩の荷が下りた様子でした。けれど、私は未だにこれを持ち続けています。この熱は、痛覚の薄れてしまった私でも、はっきりと感じ取れる、数少ないものの一つですから。あの夜、ロザリン様は、本当に踊りをやめさせに来たのでしょうか。確信が持てないのです。私は、あの方を恐れるあまりに、とてもひどいことを言ってしまいました。やはり、何も残していなかったのですね。構いません。ただ、最後まで歩み寄ることができなかったのが、少し残念なだけですわ。和解？その時に。いいえ、あの日以来、ロザリン様が訪ねてきたことはありません。モンドへ向かったことも、しばらくしてから知りましたの。まさか。ええ、そうしてみます。感謝いたしますわ。
ところで、一つ聞いていい？パイモンの不調は、幻冬計画のエネルギー研究の影響なの？パイモンは大切な仲間なの。レーレクなら、もっと詳しいことを知らないかな。
あのエネルギー実験の最終目的は、 決戦用の武器を製造することです。すでにナドくらいで構築が完了しており、今は十分に強力なエネルギーの注入を待っている状態ですわ。ええ、武器に関する全ての実験や開発はオルジェーナやパラタの奥深くで行われており、道家ピエロ様が管理なさっています。なぜこの実験がパイモンの不調を引き起こしたのかは分かりませんけれど、疑問の答えを得るには自ら足を運ぶのが一番でしょう。ここを出ましたらあなたの入場許可を申請してみます。お話しした通り、その肩書きは好きではありませんの。ロザリン様のことを教えてくださったお礼がしたい。ただそれだけのことで。
あれ、どうしたの？具合でも悪いの？
随分と話が弾んでいるようですね。
寝ていなかったんですの？
いかなる過酷な環境下であろうと速やかに眠りにつき体力を温存する、それが軍人が持つべきスキルです。当然寝ていましたが、どうかしましたか？
もしずっと起きてたとしても聞こえてないよね。
お疲れ様でした。さあ交代しましょう。旅人、今度は君が休む番です。
うん。
ここに来てからもう2度目の夜。幸いパイモンの体調に関する手がかりは得られたけど、パイモンはこの2日間ぐっすり眠れてるのかな。なんだか視線を感じる。もしかしてオデットの寝顔を見つめたことへの仕返し？まあいいや、もう寝よう。
ちょっと何をぼーっとしているのです。あなたももう限界なのですか？
私たちもうどれくらい歩いたんだっけ？覚えてる？
時間なんて概念はとっくになくなっていますよ。頭上の何と言いましたか、あれを発見して以来。
星の鍵じゃなくて鍵の星？まあどっちでもいいわね。名前を付けた人は黒い霧に飲み込まれちゃったし。
私たちは頭上のあれを発見してからというもの、あそこにたどり着きさえすればここから出るための希望があると信じ、ひたすら上へと進んできたのです。ところがどれだけ歩いても全く距離は縮まりそうにありません。
それでもここまで来たんだし、万が一ってこともあるでしょ。もしかしたらあと少しで着くかもしれないわよ。ほら、喋ってると黒い霧に追いつかれるわ。
気をつけてください。魔物です。
これで何だ慎重に対処しないと。
おいいい道中なんだぞなんだぞ食ったぜおいいい道中なんだぞ
とくと見るがいい。
食ったぜなんだぞなんだぞ
また一人来たか。
なんだ
また魔物よ、注意して。
とくと見るがいい。
やっはっとっはっちょはっはっはっとっ
また一人来た。
前には魔物、後ろには黒い霧。最悪な気分です。
面倒だ
ほいっと
な。早く逃げねば。
やっこうって
見るがいい。
クリッシュ、怪我したの？
いいえ、大丈夫です。ただ急にもう歩きたくなくなってしまって。
そう、実は私もとっくに限界だったの。こんな希望ならいっそない方がマシだったかもね。
あの星が示す希望を信じてここまで来ましたが、あれはそもそも実在せず、私たちは集団幻覚を見ているのではないかと思えてきました。そうでなければどうして永遠に手が届かないのでしょう。
お気遣いありがとうございます。私たちを励まそうとしてくださったんですね。
感謝します。ですがもう十分です。これ以上希望を与えないでください。ここでは希望は毒なのです。あなたはまだ進まれるおつもりなのでしょう。心より敬意を払います。私はもう諦めましたが、いつかあなたが本当に星をつかみ取り、この忌々しい場所から抜け出せるよう祈っています。